Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Missed you guys. It's been over a week. It's been over a week. Oh my gosh. It's good to be back. Is everything working? I should have checked that first, maybe. You know, leave my computer off for over a week, come back. It did take its sweet time booting up today. As am I. As is my brain, it seems. I'm a little discombobulated today trying to get back into the swing of things, you know? Went on a little vacation after the event last weekend. A couple days off, hanging out with the Hermits, and you forget how to do stuff. But it's good to be back. I'm so happy to be back, get in the flow, get back into some Minecraft. I missed Minecraft. I really did. I was thinking about a lot of things I want to do in Minecraft when I got back, and now I'm back, so we can do those things together. Did you guys catch the event? Did you catch the Gamers Outreach, Gamers for Giving charity event last weekend? I hope so, because if not, you missed a great thing. It was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm very, very proud of what we were able to accomplish together with you guys. I mean, I think we put on a heck of a show. I think you guys, your donations and just being amazing, all of you, just being amazing, being there to support the event was fantastic. Fantastic. It was brilliant. And we raised a lot of money. It was great. There's going to be a lot more happy kids in hospitals that get their hands on these carts now, thanks to you guys. So we knocked it out of the park, and it was a very cool place to be in. Very cool place to be in. I loved where we were in Michigan. That was fun being in that like college arena thingy. But being in the Mojang Studios was something else. That was something else. Every wall decorated with Minecraft stuff. So cool. So cool. Aphrodite says, I saw you in Seattle. You saw us? Did you come? Did you say hi? Or were you one of the ones that spotted us and we took a picture with you? I just realized afterwards that we never get the names of people. So we don't recognize them once we're online. But we did get spotted hanging out by the Space Needle when we went to do a little sightseeing after the event. 843K is where it's currently at. I forgot to check recently after the auction, the second auction. We had to put on second auction because the first one ended before we could properly acknowledge it. The second auction's still open? Is it really? I thought it was over. Amazing. Ethan, thank you so much for the Can You Dig It? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you're sick. You got a 40-hour backlog, though. The charity stream's 20 hours. It is over. I was going to say, I thought the auction was only up for 2 days. You guys like the tortilla slap? You saw me yesterday. How'd you see me yesterday? You didn't see me yesterday. I didn't go anywhere really yesterday. I guess the auction is over. Okay. But I think they're still accepting donations. They said they were going to leave it open for a week or so. How am I feeling after the hot ones? It was a little rough. It was a little rough the next day. I'm not going to lie. It took me a little bit of time for my stomach to be like, you know, okay, you suck. It didn't take a long time for my stomach to say you suck. It took me a long time for my stomach to say, okay, we're okay. I don't think I'm going to do it again. I think you guys may have witnessed my absolute last time doing the hot ones. I think I'm good. Technically, that was my 4th time of doing it in front of you guys. That was my 5th time doing it in general. My stomach talks. Yours doesn't? I remember that night we went out for dinner and I was like, no, I think I'll just have some chips. Scruffy Bear Paws, thank you so much for the 5 gifted sub bomb. Appreciate you. Yours never shuts up. Unless Sean invites me to the show. If Sean invites me to the actual Hot Ones show, then I'd be willing to do it. But I mean, you know, I've done it so many times. He wants somebody that's gonna suffer. I wouldn't suffer. I don't suffer. No, the bomb hit me again. That was rough. When we had that 3rd round or whatever, and all of us got the bomb, it went straight to the back of my throat. Literally swallowed it in the absolute worst way you could possibly do it. Tango is normal. Tango, I don't know. That guy just doesn't deal with. I mean, he just doesn't get hurt by hot sauces. He's not human. Same thing with the shocks. He was not getting hurt by the shocks. I wasn't getting hurt by the shocks until they cranked it up. But yeah, he's not human. Tango is not human. Nazis Khan, thank you for the 100 bits. Can't wait to hear all about it. Welcome back. Thank you. It's good to be back. Maya Saflaya, thanks for the 100 bits as well. No message. Thank you. It was great. We did so much. We can talk and walk at the same time, can't we? Let me see what's going on here. I think Cub's still doing his intro, and I don't want to interrupt Cub. He's doing his intro. Cub just logged in to the server, and he's over there doing his. See him? See the little head floating? Wait, you see it? There's a little couple pixels right there on my crosshairs. That's cut back of Cub's head. He just logged in. He's doing his intro for his next video. Probably recapping a little bit. Here, let's sleep the night away. There we go. Here, we'll just run past him. There you go. Bye, Cub. Yeah, he's gonna sleep. All right, we'll let him sleep. This is the bridge we built when we did the sign drive. Tons of names on the signs. At some point, we will do a proper, like, today's probably not the day, but we'll do a proper walkthrough of all the names. Because right now, I mean, obviously, you can't even read names. It's probably going to make you nauseous if you try. But look at this bridge. Look at all these signs. Look at all these signs. People donated to get their names on the signs. The green ones were like, what, $100? And then the these ones that had 4 names, 25 each. So each sign is basically a $100 sign. It's crazy. It's crazy. The generosity during the event was just, you know, this is the 3rd year we've done it for Gamers Outreach, and blown away once again. Once again by the generosity. It's insane. Oh, the auction went hard. I saw somebody saying something about my wife's jewelry on the auction. They were hoping to get their hands on it, and got outbid. The bids were going crazy. Crazy. It's like $400 for a bookmark. That's crazy. But you found her Etsy shop, did you, Scarlett? Okay. All right. Well, that works too. If you weren't able to get a piece of jewelry from my wife during the auction, you can always look up her Etsy, I suppose. She did get a few orders, she said. Ellie Plays, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Charity stream was fun. Managed to get us signed somewhere. Somewhere you got a sign. Maybe right there. Wouldn't that have been sick? Wouldn't that have been absolutely sick if I just looked over and your name was on that sign right there? What if it was? What if that happened just now? Wouldn't that have been crazy? That would have been crazy. I'm just looking at the nearby signs to see if there was a chance that we could have nailed that. That would have been amazing. What should we do? Because I'm sure everybody that donated wants to make sure their name ended up on a sign. I know day 2, if you watch Tango's VOD, day 2, Tango did like a slow pan of all the signs. So you can kind of watch that and go through and make sure your name, if you did donate, got put on a sign. We do double check as well. I don't think that activity has been done just yet, but usually we have a full list of everybody, and we go through with the help from Gamers Outreach folks. We go through and actually double check and make sure everybody got their sign, but that's one way. Was I locked in a rubber room, perchance? No, I wasn't locked in a rubber room. We had a lot going on. Oh my gosh. You checked and your name's not there. How did you check? What do you mean? By watching Tango's video? Didn't we do another sign drive though the second day? So maybe it's down there. We'll go through. We'll make sure everybody gets it. Phantom, you're definitely there. A rubber room full of rats. What are we talking about? What are you all talking about? Did I meet any hermit for the first time in person? Yes. Take a guess. Which hermit did I meet for the first time at the charity event that I'd never met in person before? Anyone know? There you got it. Ren Dog, yes. That was my first time meeting Ren in person. Oh my goodness. Nice. These are cool. Got pet golems here. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I got to meet Ren for the first time. We were super excited for that. and he was great. I mean, you know, it's so weird because this is just this little bit out here in the middle of nowhere. It was so it's weird because we spend so much time, so many years online in voice chats. He's been on the podcasts. We've seen him, you know, all that. And so when you meet in person, it was almost like hey, there was no
is.
it was like I'd known him forever. Hello.
Hey, man.
Hi.
Dude, you have no. Okay, so here's the deal. So, Cub and I had, we were going to do, I was about to do my intro here, okay? I was going to do my intro for my next video. I thought that'd be cool. I thought I was alone. I look down this long corridor and I see a rub-a-dub Cub staring right into my soul from a mile away. And I'm like, no way. And so, wait, were you doing the same thing?
Yeah, just walking the bridge, talking about the amazingness of the event.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Spotting some names along the way.
Yeah, that's what I, yeah, that's just, yeah, 100%. This is just crazy. That was just, all right, we're all here.
Got to the end of the bridge, and there's this long gap of signs, and then there's another bit of signs at the end that feel...
Somebody like went to the end?
Yeah. Look, we got a gap, no signs, and then there's like a half a pillar that has a few signs on it. So we might want to rearrange some of these. I don't know. Somebody got ahead of themselves, literally.
That's what I'm saying. Did I
put it together? Yeah.
Or these are just very special. These people here, they're probably very, very happy they have their own detached pillar, basically.
Yeah, and if we cut out a couple bricks right here, then they're gonna officially have their own bridge.
Yeah,
it'll just be theirs.
Oh my gosh, look at that! We've made it all the way out to the mining mesa. That's how far we went. What?
This is it's insanity.
Holy cow! Crazy. I've never like traveled here in the overworld. I've always gone through Portal. That's how far away it is.
Yeah.
Holy cow. That's insane.
Yeah, it's out here. It's out here, man.
Pretty crazy.
It's like a random beacon over there.
How's it feel to be back? Wait, we were just talking about, that was my first time meeting Ren Diggity Dog. Was that both y'all's first time meeting Ren Diggity Dog as well?
It was for me, yeah.
It wasn't for me. I've known Ren since 2015. I met him in Boston, met him in London. So I've known Ren for a while.
You know, yeah, I was in London as well, but I didn't know him back then. So I probably crossed paths with him, but because we didn't know each other, we didn't talk or anything.
Yeah.
I probably saw his face, you know, in the crowd.
Yeah, he was there. He was there.
Crazy.
Dude, he was, that was, yeah, definitely my first time meeting him too. And he was, he's one of the coolest people I've ever known, dude. He just is.
Great guy.
He seriously is, man.
That was your first time in person for the Gamers Outreach event, though, right?
Yes. Yeah.
What'd you think?
Yeah. It was great. It was an awesome event. Glad that Mo Yang was able to provide us with such an awesome space to put on such a great event.
That was like the coolest backdrop I could ever ask for. Just everything Minecraft all around us. So much fun.
Yeah. I got a ton of pictures for my one of my things that I do when my first stream back after my stream will be later, but I always do this. If I go over to vacation, I always come back with a show and tell, pictures and stories and movies. I took a bunch of pictures that I got all queued up for my stream later, so that'll be fun.
Sweet. Nice. I'm going to attempt a vlog. I recorded some stuff. I did a terrible job, as I knew I would, because I suck at it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to put together a little vlog. So same type of deal, a little show and tell action, but vloggy style. We'll see.
You know, you should, dude. As soon as I saw you with that gimbal, I'm all, yep, that's the right decision. Every time we go on a vacation of any kind, my brain's like, dude, do a vlog. You know what I mean? They'll be fun to do. It'll be good. Just do it. And I never do. I just want to be there in the moment. But you're doing the right thing, dude.
It's hard to remember to get out the camera when you're there. You know who did a good job? Jimmy Jiggles. Jimmy Jiggles had a little vlogging camera in his pocket at all times. Yeah, he recorded Skiz getting shocked in our test session on the Friday before the event.
That was a wild session.
That was actually really, really funny.
I haven't seen it yet. When did he release that?
I don't think did he release it, or it might be in our share. We have a little photo video share between all of us that we've been throwing up. So I think I caught it in there yesterday as I was perusing through all the great pictures and videos that all the hermits took and put in our little Google Drive or whatever it is. So
Yeah.
he will. I'm sure he will. That was hilarious, testing out those shock devices the day before to make sure that they were gonna do something, which they did. They absolutely worked just fine.
They really, it was making me bonkers, man, because I was like, okay, I know I can do this. I can take this without screaming. I know I can. And then they would do it and I would just like, but every time Impulse got hit with the same level, if not higher, he was just like, "Ooh, yeah, woo." I'm like, what? Oh, it's making me crazy.
That was really impressive. It was really impressive. You guys really went through it with those.
Oh, they cranked it to the 16, and that one was an uncontrollable scream, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you know, Cub, there's like have you seen it where I'm shocking Tango? And you're behind him, like, because he's not reacting the way he should, and you're behind him just putting both your hands out, like, what is going on? And it was like the most animated I've ever seen Cub.
He
It was
spins
so
in
good.
his chair, like,
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
was
It's everywhere.
impressive.
I saw that on, like, Tumblr and Reddit and everywhere. People have been sharing that Cubs reaction.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yep,
I love the reactions that people, like, the still shots people had. Like, what was it? Joe came out with his green screen suit on, and then you see Green's face where he's just like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
So good. So good.
Yeah,
There's so many, like, freeze frames of the event just making their way around all the social medias. It's fun. It's fun to know that we put on a memorable show with moments like that.
Agreed. And I woke up this morning and I was like, oh my gosh, an exact week ago, like this moment, I mean, you know, this is my thought like an hour ago. An exact week ago, this moment, we were saying our goodbyes to Scar as he was, you know, exiting the hotel. And I was just like, man, and I was just like, so much has ensued since then. And I was just like, all bummed and stuff. I'm looking forward to next year's, man.
Oh, yeah. Keep it rolling. Keep the good times rolling.
Yep.
Mhm.
Keep the good times rolling. Yeah,
It's good to be back though, man. Like having that little bit of a break just gave me just enough time to like get super excited about things I want to do back on the server here. So I woke up today, my brain just like spinning full of things I want to do, and I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to rock, feeling recharged. We had a great time.
Let's
Ready to
go.
Get back
That's a good
to
way to be.
making great streams and great videos and doing all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, I'm going to get my intro underway so I can get it going myself.
Can we watch?
You,
Can we judge your intro? Okay, go.
well, but
3, 2, 1.
it's why all of a sudden is it weird? No, it's just weird. It was. I'm
Let's
I'm
do it.
totally.
Let's
Come
do
on.
this together, Skiz. We got this.
That's what I was thinking.
We got you.
So
We got you.
wait, but Cub, that's what I was thinking. Like, how cool would it be? And especially if Impulse, you're gonna do your intro for your next video on here. What if we just did it all together? and then we just flew our separate ways. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. How do
All
we do
right,
it
this
together?
is actually a really good idea, dude.
Okay,
so
it
check it
is?
out. This is what
Okay.
this is what we're gonna. What did you just say? Are you
Yes.
kidding? It is.
It's,
So, here's
That's
what
what I
we're gonna do,
said.
okay?
The best
So
idea you've ever had.
I'm going in F5. I'm going in F5.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
But then you
F5.
keep walking forward
Well, because I'm trying to center myself. That's all.
because it
Well,
feels like you have to be in charge.
Well, I'm
you're the one
taller
that's
and better
furthest-
looking. Hey,
No, this
no,
is a
no,
shared
listen.
intro
No, you're blowing it.
in a
Listen.
line.
Wait, no,
We're
listen,
going.
we
We're
want-
going. Here we
want
go.
my
We're in the intro.
Let's go.
This is
We want
our
to do
intro.
my
What's
intro.
going on,
This is
everyone?
freaking me out.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome back to
Hermitcraft.
Hermitcraft.
Hope you guys are having a great day out
We're
there.
so excited to
Through
be
the
back
bridge right
after
now,
the
and as you can
Gamers
see, every
Outreach
single
charity
sign-
event.
Great
So much to
Stop.
do. Look at the amazing bridge
Stop.
here,
It's been
full of
absolutely
donations.
amazing. But
Stop!
we're back
Oh.
now on the server, and we're ready to do it.
What's
And-
Green?
Right.
Wait.
Oh, what happened?
There's Green.
Green, you ruined our intro. It was so good.
No, you ruined my intro. You actually scared me. You just appeared out of nowhere.
You were doing an intro over here too.
I was doing my intro.
Oh shoot!
Now all four of
no.
us. All four of us. Everybody, all right, face the other direction. Face
All right,
this.
all right,
Here,
all right.
come on. And everybody together, get next to me, G.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing their
All right,
intros and action. Welcome back to
What's
the
going
You
on,
can
everyone?
see that I've got all of these signs where everyone's donated. That's so nice that everyone came together
Every
for
single
one
sign
thing. No, I can't do
represents
this.
$1 charity,
This
and
is
it's a very
great.
big deal.
How do I leave?
I'm
How do I leave?
excited.
We gotta
I have plans in mind for
controlled
this
chaos,
episode.
guys.
So
Oh,
check it
it's
out.
gonna be a great episode. Stick around.
Ow! Come on, of course I hit it.
Perfect. Nailed it. First try. Oh, man. I give it a 10. I give it a 10. Oh, man.
Seriously, that was like the funniest thing. And I know exactly how I'm going to edit that too. It's going to be glorious. Not to mention that right there, dude, that was blooper harvesting all day long.
We just started walking. I started hearing this Green's voice. I'm like, wait a minute. Green's not one of us. Where's this coming from? Is this a horn? And then look, get out of F5. He's literally standing in front of us.
Yeah, dude. I thought I was going to be alone on this bridge. I was anything but. Oh my God, that was so funny, dude.
We are not alone. Look around. We are surrounded by amazing people.
By awesomeness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
This
a
is
fun
just
time.
Incredible.
What a fun time. Skiz.
Dude,
Let me put you on the spot here in front of
do it.
2,000 people. No biggie.
Do it.
Ready?
Yep.
If we end up doing Gamers Outreach again,
Yep.
Gamers for Giving charity in person again next year,
Yep.
how would you like to do a little drumming with me?
Yeah, gee, let me think. Sure. Yes,
Yeah?
the answer is yes, we're doing that. I would be lying to you if I said I already didn't start writing something.
Nice. A little drum duet.
Yeah, as
If you will.
a milestone or something.
On real
It's
drums. Real drums.
yeah, on real drums. Yeah, not a drum
Yeah.
set. It'll be.
Oh, yeah, marching snare. And
The
other
configuration will be tom, snare, tom, snare, tom.
stuff. Okay, you really have been writing.
Right.
He's already
Yeah.
he's already cooking. He's already cooking.
Got some
That's
some
it.
ideas.
Yeah.
Did we let Rub-a-Dub Cup know that we're thinking about this?
What's going on, guys?
That's-
What's
I
going
play the
on?
drums better than I play that piano he gave me.
So we're going. So Impulse and I are thinking if we end up doing the charity next year, we're thinking about doing a drum duet.
Ooh, I like it.
yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
It has the potential to be cool. The only thing I got going through my head, Impulse, that those snare drums are really, really loud.
Yeah,
Right.
it'll be all right.
So like that's the only thing that's kind of going through my head is that they
We'll
are
do it in the parking
very
lot.
loud. We can do it in the parking lot. That might make more sense actually. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Or we'll just tell him to, make a soundproof room to suck up all the sounders. I'm sure they'll
Yeah.
do. Just make a whole soundproof room just for our little drum duet.
Yeah.
I was thinking it could be a milestone. That feels like a milestone goal, doesn't it? It's not a segment.
Yes.
It's not
I
like we're
think
going to take
it's-
an hour,
No, I think it's a milestone goal. I agree.
What song would you guys play? You
It's
have a
not a
song
so-
in
it-
mind.
We'd
No,
write
it's not a
our own
song.
little drum ditty.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like so I did one of these back in high school with that exact configuration, the tom snare tom with me and a buddy, and it was just he wrote the whole thing and it was just it was so good. And it's just drums and it's because we have those marching style chops. That's all. And we're gonna have to kick the dust off them. We're old men now, Impulse.
Ooh, a live performance of Hermit Gang. That would be good too.
Ooh, I like
That's
that.
another one we
Cub,
could do.
Cub. Did you send me my own head in the mail?
What?
This is some serial killer vibes.
Green, this was Jimmy. This was Jimmy wanted to
This
send
was
mail,
Jimmy?
and I said we could send Green his own head, and he was like, "Yeah, let's do
Oh,
it, man."
but it was your idea. Jimmy may have done it, but it was your idea.
Yeah.
we had very limited time to send
You
something.
want to
so we
throw
just
down or
sent this.
something? Because
That is the most
I look in the mail and it's just my head killed by Cub fan. What are you trying to tell me here?
Yeah.
When did you even kill me, dude?
That's
I don't
next
even know.
level. Next level mafia stuff right
I had
there.
this
Send
on me.
somebody their own head.
Oh my
And Jimmy
gosh.
was like, "We got to send this. We got to send something to Green via mail."
When did this happen?
This happened, I think, on Saturday.
Yeah,
at
no,
some
I
point.
understand that
Yeah.
he was only here for the weekend, so he must have sent that. But when did you kill me?
Sometime way early in the season, I think. I'm not exactly
wow.
sure when.
You've just
Can
been
hold
holding
on to
on
that
to
one.
that for the perfect moment.
Like a trophy.
I use it for armor stands and stuff, you know.
Okay. Just uses it for golf.
Yep.
Amazing. That is a
All right,
weird
well, I'm
thing to
glad we got to
receive
the
in the
bottom of
mail.
that. It's not weird at all. Not
Yikes.
weird
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Nothing weird's
Definitely
going
not.
on here. Just a bunch of hermits being friendly, hanging out with each other, sending each other their heads in the mail. Okay.
That's next
You
level
forgot
mafia
about
right
it. It
there.
comes up,
I forgot that actually happened. Yeah.
why would you send me my severed head? I don't know. That's right. Jimmy was on the server. I saw some clips. He played some games. He played Pirtle, right?
Yeah.
Was that over the weekend?
I know he did Frogger a little bit, didn't he?
Frogger? Did he play some? I don't
Did.
remember him
He
doing
did.
all that. When did he sneak that time in? I must have been placing signs. Just didn't know what was going on.
There was talk. We were considering. I was considering doing a Hungry Hermits run with Jimmy. We just could not find the time.
Oh, that'd have been great. All right, well, we'll just have to invite him back on the server. No biggie. We'll get our Jimmy Jiggles time.
Yeah, Jimmy Jiggles time.
I miss him already.
Went to Mount. That's right.
Miss him
So it's
already. It was fun hanging out with Jimmy. Fun hanging out with everybody.
Rental shop called the Jimmy Jiggles.
You still going? You guys feeling refreshed?
Feeling good. Ready to get started.
Oh, by the way, I looked up the temperature of the lake we jumped in.
Oh, guys,
What do you guys think? So
Let me say something.
I'm gonna guess.
I think it was like 1.
One? Okay.
No, I'm joking.
We're talking
but-
Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit.
I'm guessing it was 45.
Dang, Cub, that's a good guess. That's a good guess.
46.
It was 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Help me out, chat. Help me out, chat. We jumped in a lake, and we spent some good amount of time in there. So much
Well,
so
you
that
did.
everybody else that lived on the lake came out to look at us because they thought we was crazy.
Because it is crazy. It was freezing, dude.
It was refreshing.
It was refreshing when you get out.
You are a
5
lunatic.
degrees,
He's-
5.5 degrees Celsius. For everybody that wants to know what that is in Celsius, 5.5 degrees Celsius. We were just jumping in the water. Some people were hanging out, just hanging out like it was a normal day, and just hanging out in the water. Martin and Zedif, they were absolute fish in that water. They just hung out like it was nothing. I stayed in for a good couple minutes. It never
Yeah,
did get,
you did.
It never did get like it never did feel good.
So my thing was like, I'm not going in there. I don't like cold water. I'm not getting in. And then after a while, I'm like, I want to hang out with my buddy. You know what I mean? Like you guys are all like hanging out in the water. I'm like, I'm going in. No hanging out. Nope. I got in and I got out. In, out. In, out. I went down the ladder and I'm like, oh. I was in the lesson.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what it was, dude. I went in and it's out. Like I could not get out. I couldn't get out fast enough. And for the record, we all know him. We all love him. Grian got in at the same time I did, and we were both approaching the ladder. And I was like, here's the thing, okay?
Boxed him out.
Dude, the first level of Maslow's pyramid is physiological, dude, and I was all physiological. I'm like, I will drown him to get out first.
Move out of my way. I gotta get out of this thing.
I stayed in for a few minutes. I thought
you
it
did
was
great,
actually
Cub.
nice.
Yeah, it's Cub. He
Yeah.
got in. He's like, oh, it feels pretty good. Feels pretty good, actually. I'm like, shut up. It's miserable in there. I'll tell you, Martin was next level. Martin was just that. He made it home.
Dude.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was living in it. That was crazy.
Yeah.
It did feel good though.
Swimming across
Admit
the
it,
lake.
Skiz. When you got out though, did you feel the intensity and all that? Like you feel good?
When I got out, I felt amazing because I wasn't in anymore. But as soon as I got out, I was happy I was out. Yeah,
man.
I don't know. Did it like wake me up or something? I mean, I guess
Yeah.
I'd have to say probably. I suppose I was too focused on. You know what's really blowing my
Feeling nice and
mind, dude?
refreshed.
I got out of the water, dude. I was instantly not cold anymore. Like I thought I would still, like you want to dry off or whatever. It's like I didn't really need to dry off. I just.
Oh
can't
yeah, I never
explain it.
grabbed a towel when I got
Yeah.
out. Never grabbed a towel.
Yeah.
It was nice. That was
It was a
crazy
good
though.
time.
That was crazy. That was that's colder than my cold plunge at home. That's why I looked
Can
it up. That's why I knew it was colder than my cold plunge, but I thought it was just a few degrees maybe, not 10 whole degrees colder.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Is that who's that now?
As Pearl, I think.
Can we talk about Tango's entrance into the lake, dude?
Oh,
He just went for it. He just
Yeah.
went for it.
Tango is a no-go. Not
but
going to
wait.
do it.
Here's how it yeah, I was saying I'm not going to do this. Green was like, I'm not going to do this. And Tango's like, yeah, I'm not doing this. He never even, like, he was like dressed and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, finally, like I said, I'm like, I kind of want to, now I want to be in there. I'm going in. And so I start to go in, and that's when Green's like, well, I guess I'm going in. And he jumps in. Meanwhile, so now Tango sees both of us doing it. And Tango shows us a couple fingers, and then he like, he runs away. He runs.
He didn't
into
run
the
away.
house.
He stormed off.
He stormed
He was
off,
storming
stomped
off. Like heavy
so he could
steps,
get changed.
arms,
Yeah.
arms
Yeah.
loose, swinging
Yeah.
about. Come on, man. I don't.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
he
I
was
gotta do
so
this too.
mad. He was
You know.
stomping on the ground, and then he ends up going back inside, dude. And he comes out in just his trunks, and he sprints from the house through the grass along the pier and just jumps in,
Yeah.
dude. It was so
Yeah,
awesome.
cannonballed.
Getting
It was-
closed the whole way too as he was coming out.
That's
Shit,
right.
That's right.
That's right. There was a
Shedding
trail
clothes.
of Tango clothes as he's running.
Yep.
It was
It
like
was good.
when my daughter was a toddler and she'd come home from school and then there'd be a trail of clothes like left behind her as she just took all of her clothes off. That's what Tango was doing, just
Yeah.
running and clothes just flying off of him, and he just jumps in.
He didn't stay in very long either.
No,
It was cold.
it was so funny.
It was cold. Yeah, I mean, after watching Tango, you thought he didn't feel anything after the shock and the hot ones. None of that really seemed to impact him. But that cold water, it got him. That cold
Yeah.
water got him. He
Yeah.
does have feelings. The man is not a robot.
Yeah, I thought his nervous system has just been dead for years because he couldn't take anything. But
Yeah. That was
he
great.
felt the water.
That was
Oh,
great.
So cold, so cold,
I
so
wish I
cold.
was in it right now, man. I enjoyed
Wait.
that. I think I went in every day.
What did you say?
Yep.
What
Ren
did there's
diggity.
the red diggity dog? Look at this. What's up,
He's
homie?
coming back.
Hello, boys.
Hey,
Ren,
Ren, how you
hey.
doing?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
How's the jet lag treating you?
Oh, not good.
Ours is terrible, right? Excuse me. I mean, God, I'm
Two
still
and a half
struggling.
hour flight. Whoa.
Yeah, 2.5 hour flight,
Jeez.
same time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
0 hour
rough.
time
Real
zone
rough.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
well,
off the plane. I had to stretch.
yeah.
And then I was.
I've been up since 3 a.m., so, you know,
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Ah,
it's
yeah.
good. It's
That is
good.
rough.
Just got to push through, though, you know, just like stay up for a whole day and then just fight the afternoon nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good
3
to be
a.m.
inside.
Yikers.
Yeah,
Y'all are messed up.
Yikers.
that's fine. It was worth it.
Yikers.
Yikers.
So who's? I know Impulse, you're streaming. Cover you. Let me hit tab. Just hit tab. You're not.
Oh, I didn't do
Nobody
that.
said.
Hold on.
You got to do the tab thing.
There we go.
There
No,
you
I'm out of
go, there
practice
you
here.
go.
There you go. No,
There
no,
it
I'm
is.
open streaming.
Cub's not streaming.
I'm out of
I literally just always assume Cub streaming at all times because there is no dynamic change. There's no context clues in the inflection of his voice ever.
After your little outburst,
Don't
you
bring that up.
you assume
Hang on.
everybody's streaming now, right?
Wait, Ren, do you know this story, Ren?
I do not, but I assume
Okay.
you whoopsied. What happened?
Okay, so I'll tell you, but not with Impulse here because he's streaming. I'll tell you exactly what
You
we
can
said.
tell
You
the
wanna
story without it
Okay,
being
go on.
without
All
it,
right.
right?
No,
Just
I can't-
censor yourself, Skiz. Hold on, Pearl wants to get in a group. Let's do open
In the
streaming.
group.
I don't want to censor myself. I'll censor
I
myself.
don't want to censor
I may or may
myself.
not
Hey.
have accidentally
Yay!
said.
How you
Thanks.
don't
Yeah.
want to censor
Oh,
yourself? What are you talking
Julie,
about?
I was-
AP?
I wasn't
Huh?
talking.
What's
How
going
long
on?
before
I was
Skiz
talking to
realizes
Pearl
we went in a
about
group without him?
somebody, and it was a joke,
Oh,
and I said
he doesn't
that.
read chat.
I said,
He's a hermit through and
Oh,
through. He
no.
does not
It's-
read.
it's
I didn't think
He's
anybody
just
was
talking.
live, and she goes,
just
"Oh,
talking.
Skiz, I'm
It's just
streaming."
talking. Okay.
He's going.
And see,
He's going on.
look at that. I'm already getting static. Uh-oh. Wait, did you guys hear what I said?
We could
There
hear
he
you. You
is.
could
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
us.
What you
But that
say?
was great. We added our own commentary over top of you.
Yeah. Wait. So, hey, did you hear what I was? But was it? Is it open group? Is it open?
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you were saying. I'm down
No,
the other side of the bridge.
oh,
showing
true,
up
true,
Saturday.
true,
Right.
true.
You have to tell the story again, Skiz. Go on.
I want
I
to
need the
say it
story.
again. But you
I'm
guys
streaming,
already
by the
heard
way.
it.
Well, this time we won't talk
Just
over
in
you.
case.
We'll listen. We'll listen
Yeah,
fully.
Where? So Pearl, I was retelling the Impulse put me on the spot, by the way. I was retelling the story of when I may or may not have said F face to
Oh, yeah. Okay.
yeah. While you were
Right.
live streaming. And I
Yikes.
thought we were alone and I said that, and then you're like, oh Skiz, I'm streaming. And I swear it's like the floor dropped out from underneath me, man. In that moment, I'm like, I couldn't unring that bell.
No.
Just
Dude.
pukes all over his keyboard.
I'm pretty sure you're the one that brings that up the most as well. So you're never gonna live it down purely because you keep bringing it up yourself.
I didn't
brought-
bring it
I
up
think-
just now, did I?
I mean,
Did
we talked about it at the event, right?
Because it's a
And
funny
then-
story.
It is a funny story. I think it actually came up like twice. And
See, the
then
thing is-
I mentioned it at the start of the stream because we mentioned it at the event, and now you're mentioning it again today.
But see,
You
the
know
thing
what
is,
was
that's how you keep from getting razzed on something. You own it. That's why I always bring it
Right.
up before
Very
other
true.
people can. Yeah.
Very true.
Get
Where
ahead of
are
it.
you, Pearl?
I'm down the other end of the bridge. I'm showing off all the signs so that everybody that got a sign hopefully might see their name.
Oh,
guys.
you're doing it. Okay, you're scanning the names.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's
Good.
gonna take me like 2 years. I don't know where I am
26
right now, and I'm
minutes is
only
what
doing
it took
one side.
Tango.
26
What is-
minutes, and he
That's
was
the
was he
record,
just,
Pearl.
like,
Let's see if you
straight
can beat it.
walking?
Was that for one side of the
It's
bridge or
Pearl.
both
You know
sides?
she's
Oh,
gonna.
hi,
She
Skiz.
likes competition. Hey guys, should we
I
record our
can't
intro
see
together?
the signs,
That's what
Ren.
I was
Your
just
butt's
gonna
in the way.
say.
We
I
were
was
all
just gonna
Pearl.
say
We were
that,
all
dude.
about to record our intros for our next video. Do you want to do it?
So
Do you
everybody,
wanna join us?
everybody,
Yeah,
get
sure.
shoulder
Oh,
to
wait.
shoulder. Everybody,
Final
get shoulder to
finish.
shoulder. Come
Okay.
on, shoulder
Gotta
to shoulder.
untick assets. Okay, wait. I pressed buttons. I've pressed.
Okay, here we go.
buttons.
All right, shoulder to
Okay.
shoulder and face
Okay.
this way. Go F5 and
Okay. Yep.
and action. Welcome to
What's
another
going on, everyone?
episode of
Welcome
Hermits.
back to
Welcome
Hermits.
back to
Hermits.
Hermits.
You're welcome down.
Welcome
Secure
back.
base.
We just took a little bit of time off for some amazing game. We're going to create an event called Gamers Forgiving.
Let's
We spent
get
some
out.
time up in Seattle.
843,505
Raised a lot of money for charity. It was such a great weekend.
Build towards
I'm so
creating,
excited to be
go
back on the
karts
server.
in
We have
hospitals
so much ahead of
for
us.
kids,
It's going to be great. You know what?
It's
Maybe
going to
we
be
get down to
absolutely
finishing
wonderful.
Metro Mayhem.
We're going to have a little
Let's
bit
do
of
it. Off
more
we go.
joy
What a
and a little
mess.
bit more of an amicable time in the hospital for kids. So,
Dude,
yeah, it's great.
it's so much harder when you're in a group.
I did not do my usual intro. I just completely lost it as soon as everybody's voices started. Like that. All right, well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Hermitcraft, season 10, episode 37. Okay, now I've done my intro. Oh my gosh. Are you going to
Best
use that?
intro
I'm
ever.
tempted to use that.
Oh, I'm
Oh man, now I'm
using
gonna
that.
find my spot on the bridge again.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
did they leave off?
Oh,
It's all a plot to distract me. Where was I?
By the time I
Oh,
actually
no.
record my proper intro, I'm going to be so good at it because I've practiced like 3 times today now.
What are you talking about, dude? That is my
That was
intro.
the proper intro.
All 3 of them.
Yeah, what do you mean?
that's going to
Yeah.
be the intro, yeah.
That is the intro. That's
How
my
far
whole
did we
video, to be
walk?
honest. This is going to be a short.
Your
like,
whole
that's it.
video is just a
Yeah.
series
That's
of
it.
group intros.
So funny.
Oh, man.
I have a
Oh, wait.
like I am low key tempted to use that, but at the same time, I feel like people would click off straight
That's
away.
absolute
Red, get your face
madness.
off
I'm
the
gonna-
signs.
I'm gonna record an actual intro. I'm gonna use everything we just did and what we did with Green earlier as just in the blooper reel because that was
yeah.
just way too funny.
What is happening over there?
Nothing. Don't worry.
Ren
Oh,
was
is this where you
obstructing
were?
my
Fine.
sign view.
Pearl, did you see like the half arch down at the end that has like 5 signs on it? What are we going to do about
I
that?
did. We have some bridge building to do because we have to finish like supports of the bridge as well.
Yeah,
Sweet.
there's supports.
Ren diggity dog.
There is so
Skizzy,
much sign
skizzy.
distraction right now.
Ren diggity helmet body.
Yeah, Pearl's trying to read the
are the
signs,
worst.
guys, so everybody knows they got
Yeah.
their name. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. It's important.
Wait,
stuff.
what
is important?
Come
What's
on,
the
be
process?
serious.
Important
If
stuff.
you get through
And
this and
diggity
somebody's like,
helmet
I
dog.
donated and my name's not on the sign, what's the process to
Ren diggity.
double check
What are
that?
you
Is there
doing,
one?
Pearl?
This is gives us.
What did we do last time? Like there was a thing where like people could inquire, like if they didn't see their sign, and then they could like message or something. But I know that
right.
there's a whole
I
thing
don't
where
know.
they go over the names again after the event ends, just to make sure everybody's like been done. I don't know if they're still in the process of that, or what's the go this year, or if they
Right.
actually got everybody.
Not
So
sure. I don't think it's happened yet. But this will help.
yeah, I don't know. But
This will help a
they're-
little bit,
We'll
yeah.
have to probably ask just to see what that
I feel like
what that is,
one of
if
us
they
just
got
needs to put out
everybody.
a video with no talking and just
Yeah.
looking at the signs.
Just a slow pan of all the signs.
Yeah.
Hour-long
Hey.
video.
Let me ask you this, guys. When you guys were laying down the signs, were you suffering from the same crippling fear I was that you were going to miss a name?
I was so.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
also
building the
was
bridge, so it was pretty
exhausted
crazy.
after having been electrocuted about 10 times. Struggling to concentrate, if I'm honest.
I'd do it again.
Can we like this bridge is so long, and every of the 4 names on the sign though, they were $25 each, and then the $100 ones on the glow ones. This bridge is so long.
Literally each sign is $100. It's crazy.
Each sign
so
is
crazy.
$100, right?
Yeah,
If
true
you
actually.
think-
Yeah, there's Ollie in
Yeah.
here. I found Ollie.
Yeah.
Ollie's there.
Every
Good.
single sign
Yeah.
is $100.
I think I did that sign.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Which one was Ollie? Yeah, I did that sign.
I guess each sign is $100. That's crazy, dude. My gosh.
Crazy.
Right there.
Yeah, that was an amazing event. The generosity of
Yeah.
everybody was insane. Every
Oh,
year
this
we
is
do it, it
absolutely
blows me
crazy.
away all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no question.
But yeah, I mean, this is a really long bridge. I'm glad we went horizontal
so
this
long.
time
Crazy.
instead of vertical. I think
I
that
flew it, and I think it
really-
still took me half a minute to fly
Right?
there, going full speed, you know?
we made it
I
to
gotta
the
say-
mining mesa. That's insane.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is actually pretty crazy.
It
You
actually
don't need
made
to
the
take
bridge
the
to the
the
mesa.
nether anymore. Just walk it,
Yeah,
take
just
your
walk
horse.
the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
We
All
were
right, Pearl.
wondering if it would go anywhere.
I
people
definitely miss
see
you guys though,
beat-ups?
right? Like we
Oh, no,
were,
beat-ups looked in.
we spent enough time together that it started to feel normal. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's just another day hanging out with our friends.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
And
that
now
was so
it's- And now it's not, and it's sad.
You know, I was
I
telling my
know.
chat, Ren, that was the first time we met in person, but it honestly did not feel like that was the first time we met in person because we
Not at
spent
all.
so much time online on the podcast and everything. It's
Yeah.
like we've seen each other plenty, so
Totally.
it didn't feel weird at all to see you in person.
I felt the same about everybody. Like I
Yeah.
felt like I knew everybody. You know, it was
I
really
can't
cool.
believe that was the first time you guys met. You've been playing together on the server for so long.
Yeah.
I know, it's so
Like-
crazy. Like basically 10 years, right?
Yep.
10 years.
In the
you
first
never
time meeting after 10
met.
years. But yeah, like I said, it didn't feel weird at all.
No, not at all. It was
what?
awesome.
It's like we knew
We
each
were just
other.
like bros. It's like,
IRL
oh, hey,
the
what's
whole
up,
time.
dude?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was so good.
That's insane.
There's still
Can we
some
go
hermits
back?
on my list. We'll to
Can,
meet.
can we go back, please?
I
Pearl's
know.
got to scan the
Maybe
signs.
another
We'll
year.
leave Pearl too.
Yeah.
Soon.
She's on a
PM.
mission to
Okay, she's
do
on
them
the
all.
scan.
You leaving me?
Yeah.
You're abandoning me? What the heck? Why are you leaving me?
Do you want to do an intro
Don't
together?
leave me.
I mean, we can help. We can help.
Did I just get a deja vu? Feels like a deja vu. How close am I to the end? How we doing right now?
No,
Am I, like,
not
halfway
even.
yet? I'm not even halfway.
Hello!
Hello!
Look at this guy.
Hello.
Look at this guy holding down the fort while we're gone.
Look at this guy.
Hey.
I was
Nether
holding
hub.
it down. I was holding it down for you.
Well, here,
Yeah.
there's only guy. I think we all know what we got to do here. And Pearl, I'll go ahead and mark your spot by putting the sign up on the wall there.
Oh, there you go.
And all right, let's do. We got everybody get shoulder to shoulder, beat ups.
Here we
We're
go.
doing.
Oh,
We're all.
An
Are we
intro.
doing
We're doing
intro
our
again?
shoulder to
All right.
shoulder. F5.
I'm gonna do my proper intro this time.
Where's beat
Say
ups?
cheese.
Wait, wait,
Beat
wait,
ups.
wait. Beat ups,
Come
get
back
in here.
here.
You're part
Okay.
of this.
Okay,
Okay.
Here we go.
Now,
We'll do the
we're-
introduction.
When I
Alright.
say when I say
It's
action beat
introductions.
ups, we're all
gonna try and calm my
recording
brain.
our introduction to our episode at the same exact time.
Oh, okay.
And action. Welcome back.
What's going on, everyone?
Everybody.
Hermitcraft. My name is Summer.
Another
Big
episode of
Irish
Flaming
Episode
And this is
57.
exciting.
We're on the charity bridge.
After a
It was a lot of great fun.
of being away from the
And
server,
signs
we was out to
that
get charity
When we get back,
events.
please
Time
join
to
us.
go.
So many
Over
ideas
to
of
charity
things
stream.
I want to do in
So
today's
greatly
episode. So
appreciate
stick
everybody
around.
who came
This
out
is
to
going to
the
be a
charity
good
stream.
one.
Because this bridge is insanely long and is doing a lot of good in the world.
Come win.
Guys,
And scene.
I still messed up, but it's fine.
That was actually the worst intro I've done so far today.
I think I improved. I just got a couple words mixed around.
I think I lost what I was saying halfway through, but somehow kept going.
It was great. It felt smooth. I understood
felt-
everything, actually.
Less chaotic than the first time, not gonna
Oh my
lie.
gosh. It's like the fourth
Yes.
time we've done that today.
Word hermitcraft was
Second
said
time
very
for me.
many times in that mess.
It was. It was. Most used word.
All right, back to my sides.
We just keep
Hermitcraft.
adding people.
We
B-Dubs
somehow
watched the video.
walk really far doing
Yeah,
this.
Yeah.
Like, where
looking
is the side?
Amazing, bro.
was like-
Amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my
Thank you very
goodness.
much.
Oh,
Thank you
so
very
good.
much. It's
Yeah,
funny
that's
that you mentioned that. Skiz, would you like to do the honors?
I would.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, hello.
I don't know what the honors are.
Then you're fired. Since I have you all here in this moment, we've got about half the diorite we need
for the Nether Hub.
Oh.
for the Nether
yeah.
Hub. So any donations at any time would be very much appreciated. Yes.
Everyone turn out your pockets.
Is it?
Yep,
is
we
it-
are.
I ain't
we're
got
gonna
nothing in
shake
my
down
pockets
here.
right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So, B-Dubs, I was watching your video, my friend, and
Yeah.
it looked
Yeah, I
like
got nothing.
I thought you mentioned you weren't going to need as much diorite. Is that no longer the case?
I need more.
Well, that turned
It's
around.
exact opposite.
Oh,
All right,
my
very
goodness.
good.
Well, I mean, some of it was not going to be needed because I was going to do scaffolding, like make it look unbuilt, like it was in progress with scaffolding. So I was going to break some of it. But then now people say, "Oh no, do it actually the whole thing and don't do scaffolding." Either way, let's get some diorite. You know,
I agree.
Let's get.
I agree.
You have diorite at your base, everybody. And Ren, I bought your whole shop out. I
you
cleaned the
did?
whole place out.
Yeah,
Yep.
I saw that
Sweet.
too. You cleaned
that's
it
great.
out.
Yeah,
Amazing.
So I'm not. It's not all handouts. You know, I'm paying.
Okay, good.
You're paying.
Well,
yeah.
I got a stockpile, B-dubs, that I can
paid
donate.
red.
I got a stockpile of extra stock.
You know what? To be honest, this is the time. Since the permits are all abolished and stuff, y'all can make every single one of you can make a diorite shop. I'll pay.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
True.
That's
Yeah.
a free market.
Okay.
B-Dubs, I got to tell you something. Go,
Mm-hmm.
do me a favor. Look straight down the hallway there. Now let me get this just right. Am I?
What a shot on Pearl. This is really nice.
Stop
What's
moving.
With
going
the
on?
frame around
So-
her.
Look at
Oh,
his face.
I'm
Of course
all,
he's
I'm
gonna
all,
move.
I'm all worried now.
Hungry.
Yeah, don't look at me. I'm doing this right now. Don't look at me too much.
All right, look straight down that way.
'Kay.
And you see now my face is like in your face, right?
yes.
You're right, dude. What in my blooper in my last episode? This is you're me and I'm you, but this is how you spawned into the world, right? Like it was the biggest coincidence. I was sitting there, all of a sudden it was just my entire screen was B-Dub's face, just like out of
Seriously?
nowhere. Dude, yes, it was so funny. It's in the blooper reel, dude. It's real, and he was
Oh,
having
I have
computer
to check
problems.
that out.
He was having computer or connection problems, so he wasn't even moving. It was just still frame. So
Still
funny.
from B-dubs.
Oh man, that's good. But guys, amazing job. I'm almost done with the second day VOD, and I we're all peers, so it's weird saying proud of you, but you guys are awesome people, and you did an amazing thing last weekend.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We missed you, man. We missed you.
Yeah.
Thanks for holding down the
So
fort
you're gonna
while
come
we were
next
gone,
time,
though.
right, B-Dubs?
I'm coming next time, no doubt about it.
What?
No doubt
You
about
are?
it.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
Are you
yeah.
serious?
No,
He said it.
clip it, put a wax seal on it. I'm coming next time, no doubt about
my
it.
Goodness, that is
Oh.
Yeah.
that's so
He
good.
promises.
Hey.
I didn't say I
promises.
promise, okay? I said put a wax seal on it. That's different.
Wax seal, that is a
A
promise.
little backed up. A little
That's
backed
promise.
Don't lock me into promises now.
up.
We gotta see how tall you are, B-Dubs.
Oh yeah. That's precisely why I'm going.
Exactly.
Prove it. He's going.
Yeah.
to
Goodness
the
gracious.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now you guys, let's give the people what they came for. Let's all jump
Yeah.
out of the group and help me technically shoot.
What?
Like troubleshoot
what?
my proxy.
Technical shoot.
What's
It's
the
a couple
problem?
words got mixed
Help me,
together there.
tell me,
What's going
help
on
me
here?
troubleshoot my proximity, please.
What
Oh,
happened? What's
yeah,
wrong with
okay.
proximity?
What's wrong with it,
Proximity.
D? What's
Dude,
up?
for some reason,
What happened?
hear his thoughts as loud as if he was next to me.
Okay, I'm
screaming
doing
at
it.
me.
I don't see a
So-
problem with that.
Okay, he's out. Yeah, I don't see a problem. All right,
Confused. We
get
leave
out
the
of the
group or not?
group.
Okay.
Everybody get a group.
We left the
Yeah,
group.
Left
Okay,
it
all
alone.
Except for Pearl.
Okay,
She's still in the
so-
group all by herself. There
Well,
she
I,
is.
Pearl.
I can do what I want.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah,
Skizzy's
so
walking
He's
away.
walking backwards.
He's
Yep.
walking.
Oh, he's
and-
leaving.
And he's
Yes.
walking and he's
Oh, big leaving
talking.
time.
And he's still
Okay,
Here we
walking.
go. Oh, he's coming
Now
back.
we
Was-
hear you again.
All right. Well, there, like that's your guys' volume never changed. So what did I?
It
change?
never
Did you?
changed.
No.
What?
No, it never changed.
Well, it's not your 3D audio. Like,
3D
that's
audio
not-
reduced?
Like, even
You
even
got
on
that-
reduced, that should still fade out.
That
That's a server
non-proximity mod.
side thing.
3D audio is
How the
reduced.
distance fade off.
You guys keep talking.
Us, yeah.
What do you guys
I'm
do?
listening, I'm
Check,
listening.
check,
Three.
check. What's up,
Testing.
homie? Up, homie?
Yeah, they're starting to get quiet, right?
What's up, my
Test,
homie?
test.
Yeah, they're fading out.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Now it's just us.
It's working just fine.
Who
It's
cares
working
about
just
what
fine.
we do? Yeah.
This feels like a Skiz issue.
Yeah.
A Skissue.
I don't know.
Now
Well, that's what I'm
saying.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Something's seriously messed up. So what?
Skiz, did you copy across like your config file from another instance into this Hermitcraft instance?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
This is. Just somebody go down your proximity settings with me. Real
Cub
quick.
and I.
Oh, down the
Is your
settings.
3D audio on or off, Skiz?
It's reduced.
Yeah, good.
I mean, that's all there really is to
Off,
say.
maybe?
Turn it off.
Turn it
Turn it
off.
off.
Okay. 3D audio's off. Okay. Organ then
Noise suppression off.
Test.
This feels like a version difference.
Skizzleman test.
Like,
Skizzleman
don't have the
test.
right
Skizzleman
version.
test.
Yeah, it's the
Skizzleman
same-
test.
I'm gonna keep doing signs. I'll
We'll
cycle
get
back
the
around.
latest
I'm
and
always
greatest.
I agree.
Yeah.
With B-dubs. I think it's a version issue.
I'll
I
tell you,
really-
I have the. You can go to the mods. You have the mods button.
Chatty bit.
Mhm.
Simple
Yeah.
voice chat. I have version 121.4-2.5.26.
Ooh, I'm on
That's the-
2.7.
Hello. Oh, that's
I'm on
that-
2.6.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
new.
I have
Yeah.
the exact version that B-dubs has.
Oh, and mine works.
There's a 30 out too. Says it's update available. There's
What
a
am I
post
supposed to
3.0 out.
do?
What a
Hey, we should all
shot.
just do that. We're all behind.
Maybe
Yeah, we
just update it.
Yeah. Just update.
That
it.
might shake
Be all right.
something loose.
Be all right. Gotta get the dust off his system after we're gone for
Yeah.
10 days or whatever it was.
Yep.
Well,
Man.
the worst part is, yeah, I've released episodes with this.
Oh, yikes.
Oh,
Very
no.
embarrassed.
B-Dub's hypothetical question.
Shame. Yes.
There is a lake
Mhm.
in front of us that is 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Do you jump in or no?
For no reason.
Well, because, you know, everybody else is doing it.
This is a man after my own
Polar
heart.
plunge.
That's where I was. I'm like, no, this is foolish.
You know,
That's-
would you do it?
If everybody else is doing it and I'm, able to, yeah, I'd do it. I'd do it. If I'm able to, like, right afterward warm up,
Yeah.
and change clothes and stuff.
You
yes,
could even get in a
yes,
hot
I'd do
tub
it.
afterwards if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Go straight in the
I'd
hot
do
tub.
it. I'd do it.
do.
Nothing makes you feel awake and alive and energized more than that shock of cold
Very true.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Impulse is saying.
Yeah. Did you do it, Ren?
Oh, I felt like I was dying.
I did it multiple times.
You did get
In
in.
fact.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you got
remember
in.
you know. Yeah.
Yep.
Handled it like a champ.
I felt like I was dying, but it was worth it.
Yeah. Zedif and Martin swimming around like fish. They didn't care.
Now
They
that's
just
crazy.
Swimming around like it's a normal
I
day.
don't know about that.
Like it was nothing.
Yeah. One of the most surprising things from the weekend was watching Martin swim like an Olympic swimmer.
Yes.
Like he
Yeah.
has the most
Yeah.
insane form. It's actually insane. He swims like an Olympian.
He's the
Well,
most
he-
athletic
incredible.
person in a gamer bot I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he did a backflip. He did a backflip off the dock like it was nothing, dude.
Yeah.
He did a backflip. It was so
Yeah.
good.
Insane.
You
Insane.
love him.
He was great. He was fantastic. Oh man. Well, B-Dubs,
Martin and
hopefully you make it.
Diggity
Hopefully,
sitting in a tree.
hopefully, two things. Hopefully we do it again next year, and hopefully you can make
Yes.
it. We
I'm
would love
making
to
it.
have you. I remember
I'm going.
sitting around being like, man, I wish B-Dubs was here. He would really enjoy this.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so sweet. I don't get FOMO very often, but boy, watching this VOD, I was like, I was FOMO'd up big
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. it
We
was a
had
good time,
FOMO
man.
too, but it was missing out of
great.
time
Reverse
with
FOMO.
you. From time
Yeah.
with you. That's what it was.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
That'd be great if you could
Well,
make it.
I'm going. Yeah, mark it in the books. Mark it in books.
Okay.
Clip it, and all that.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Amazing.
I'm going back to hell.
You want to
and
die
I'm
right
gonna-
for real, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah,
yeah.
whenever, it
Okay.
just needs. We've kind of come to a bit of a standstill as far as diorite, and if anybody does have any that they don't need, sure, or swing on by.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
I think
Okay,
I'm
will do.
running low, but I'll do my best.
Yeah.
I have some
Okay.
I can give you for sure.
I gave every last piece I got to the
What a
cause.
sweetie.
Man, bleeding out over there.
Yeah.
Such a
gentlemen,
sweetie.
here
I'm not
comes
sure who we're
Alright.
talking about, but what a sweetie.
Aw.
All right. We'll see
Alright,
you guys.
See ya.
All right, see ya.
Bye, D-dubs.
I'm gonna
See ya,
really do
Vito.
my intro now.
He's gonna do his real intro. Okay, I'm gonna go see where I left things. And we hung out
Oh,
enough
everyone's
last week,
leaving.
so I'm sick of you guys. See ya.
Oh.
No, it was fun. Never get sick of them. That would be amazing though if B-dubs can make it. No pressure, of course, but that would be absolutely amazing. We did miss him quite a bit. I really did. I was sitting around going, man, B-dubs would really enjoy this. He would really enjoy this. I'd love to see B-dubs' reaction jumping into that lake. Use your quartz from the bartering farm to craft diorite. Oh, that's a good idea. However, that quartz does not come easy. That bartering farm is not as fast as you would hope. I could AFK that though to get him some. That's better than digging, I suppose. Doc had some FOMO. Yeah, he had some issues with like passport and stuff, so he ended up not being able to make it. Holy smokes. Oi. Oi. B-dubs asked me over the weekend if I was getting some lag in the cyberpunk area. I felt that flying in. Whoo-wee. I mean, it says I'm at 120 frames a second, but I am feeling something here. Yikes. Yeah, it was kind of like, it was right when we entered, right here. Hold on, let's do that again. Let's play that back. It was right. Maybe a little further. It started hiccuping about, something's loading in. Maybe it's the candles? Maybe it's the candles? Yeah, right about there. Right about there. Oh, oh. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know if you guys can feel that like I feel that. But you can see it like it's like a very fast slideshow. Yikers. Woohoo! Could be Mumbo's beating heart. Could be anything that's loaded in the vicinity here. I don't think it's anything I've done. I haven't really done too much. You know, the one thing I would say that I probably regret doing that added to the framiness of this situation here is probably this sheep farm, because I got these zombies constantly walking back and forth, right? This thing is still going. There's just some pathfinding going on. There's some sheep and stuff, obviously. Maybe, but I wouldn't think this would be. I wouldn't think that would be too crazy. It's everything adds up, but my guess is it's this guy. Right? The candles, maybe? What happens when you get close? They all light up, right? Oh, no, they're not all candles. Oh, they don't light up. I thought they light up when you got close. Only when they're on a block? Oh, man, those end rods, though. Those particles. Could be. Could be the particles from the end rods. Poor Joel. Poor Joel. I saw Joel has been doing more building and unlit. Right, you gotta light him. Okay. True, he never lit him. Joel's been doing building and I seen this thumbnail. He's got like my half building here. My half building. We should work on that. Should we work on that today? We can work on that today. Joel just been building away. He can't stop building. I'm gonna ask him, hey Joel, if you get bored, I might have a couple spaces that you could pop some buildings in. Oh, Metro Mayhem, guys. We want to get that done soon. I want the Hermits to play Metro Mayhem. That was one of the things when I was gone, when we were hanging out, the little hermit house getaway that we had after the event, which we've done now 2 years in a row. We've done the charity event, and then afterwards we blow off a little steam by just hanging out, you know, doing a little downtime together. And we did that again, and it was great. But that downtime is fantastic. It gives us some idea. It gives us time to think. And what I was thinking about mostly was how badly I want to finish Metro Mayhem. So I think there's going to be a good amount of focus on that coming up. Let's knock that one out. Get her done finally. We could do some building. We could talk. Did Scar hang out with us? After the charity event, Scar was pretty tuckered out. So we didn't see Scar past Monday morning. Didn't get a chance to meet Fwip, unfortunately. Just so busy with the event, never got a chance to make that happen, even though Fwip was literally lived like right there. Close. Well, I don't know exactly where he lives, but he was close enough that he could have easily come visited us. But we were just every minute, every day, insanely busy with doing all the things for that event. It was a lot. If you guys saw it, you know there was a lot more planning that went into this one, a lot more moving parts. We had a whole production team needing to know how we wanted things set up and the camera angles and the lighting and all that stuff. There was just so much to plan that unfortunately didn't reserve any time for us to do a lot of stuff during the weekend anyway. It was all about the event, all about putting on the best show we could have possibly put on for you guys. And we got a raid coming in. It's Major. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Scott? Good to see you. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream, my dude. Appreciate it. Scott's so sweet. Sent a message after the event to DM to me and said congrats on the event and everything like that. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Missed you, buddy. What were you guys up to? What were you streaming today? We were just getting ready to do a little building. Oh, yeah, man. I can't wait to see you again. I don't know when I'll see you again. I don't know if you're going to San Diego, TwitchCon, or what. We got to talk. I'd love to hang out with you. Misadventures. Misadventures, right. That looks like a very fun SMP. Got a couple hermits on there as well, right? Very cool. Very cool. A Scott Raiden Scott, yeah. I saw some. I gave Tumblr another go because I had Gem around to show me the ropes of Tumblr. You know, show me how to see the cool stuff and avoid the weird stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And so I was on Tumblr a little bit and I saw some Gem in the Scott's artwork, fan art and stuff. It was cool. All the Tumblr people were like, no, that's our sanctuary. Don't invade it. Don't worry. I didn't go deep in the Tumblr. Don't worry. I stay on the surface level because I'm scared. I'm scared of diving in that. I'd rather dive in that 42-degree Fahrenheit water than go dive into Tumblr too much. So you're fine. You're fine. But usually I just stick to Reddit, but I was itching to see how everybody reacted to the charity event. And so I wanted to check all the socials and see what you guys caught. There was a few interesting posts, of course, as always. Good stuff. You guys seem to really enjoy the charity event, which is amazing. Amazing. Oh my gosh, where were we on this thing? I'll keep building this and I'll try to talk to you. Don't Did we polar plunge every day? Oh, you would do the polar plunge every day. Yeah, I jumped in the lake every day. I think every single day that we were at the house with that cold lake, I jumped in. At least for a little bit. Because that's my normal thing. I have a plunge at home, cold plunge at home. Not quite as cold as the lake, but I enjoy that. So I got in. Oh, okay. Where are we building? I feel like I need to finish building this backside because that's what Joel looks at. But we didn't build this side yet. Maybe build this first just to get there. That could be good. Do I still have my pedals? I don't think so. I think I need to fix my buttons. Yeah, cold plunges are great. It's very refreshing. Absolutely. The charity event wrecked your schedule? Is there any plans to do something cool at the end of the bridge? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure what the plans are for that. I mean, Pearl just talked about it, and you know, at least doing the support pillars and stuff like that. So potentially. All right, let me fix my pedals and stuff so that we can build properly. Oh, look at this whole box left here. Aw, not much in it though. Okay, let's combine these two. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Should have gone the other way. Oh, I didn't have all my little fancy mods to transfer items and stuff during the event. It's nice to be back. Have all my comforts of home. What happened to the Jason Momoa jacket? Yeah, there was a little snafu with that. We had it there. We had it all ready to go up on the auction, and then it got misplaced. So it never got put up on the auction properly, and then we found it like when it was too late. We found the jacket. It was too late, and so we're gonna have to hold on to it for next year. I was very excited about the jacket too. There was a really cool, replica jacket. Jason Momoa's jacket from Minecraft movie, if you guys have seen it. It's like pink with little frilly things on the sleeves and stuff. Adidas, right? And Scar had one. Had like a replica. And I think we signed it. I think we signed the jacket. If I remember right, I signed the jacket. So it was supposed to go on the auction, and it just got misplaced during the event. There was so many auction items. If you guys saw the room of auction items, it was scary. There was just stuff everywhere. And I'm like, oh gosh, I really hope the people from Gamers Outreach are going to be able to find everything and properly ship it to whoever bidded on it. It was like a warehouse. It was nuts. It was nuts. Sam, thank you so much for the Can You Dig It? Sup, nerd? Wait, wrong person. Hi, Dad. Hey, Sam. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Steel Ace, thank you for the 100 bits. Missed the last cheer, did I? Did it roll off? Was I hanging out with everybody? Steel Ace. Ooh, 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 ooh. It won't let me scroll. What the heck? That's new. I can't scroll my list. The Phasmo bit was awesome. The Phasmo bit was crazy. It was chaotic. Oh, I did miss that last one. Steel Ace, thank you so much. You were watching this, you are watching the stream while working on your base on Skizzlecraft. Amazing. You could freak us out with a few crazy IRL ghost stories. Oh my gosh. Some of the ghost stories we told on the podcast was crazy. All right, let's see. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Tango's the only nerd. Is that how you greet Tango? What's up, nerd? Layer previous. M. Wait, layer mode next. M. Page up, M page down. What? I thought it was just page up and page down. Wait a minute. Can we try it? So I've got this, but I want it to be lower. M. No, that's not it. What is the hotkey for going up and down? I thought that was it. Layer mode, cycling the rendering mode. No. Oh yeah, just page up, page down. Okay, hold on. My page up and page down aren't working. That's very interesting. I'm telling you, my computer was like, are you sure you want to go back to work today? It's on my left pedal. I got it. I got it. There we go. Just use your feet. Just use your feet. Perfect. All right. Now I know Jem taught me the best way to do this, right? And we could be smart because she taught me. She taught me the way. Like, look at this. We know that this is just a pillar of this basalt stuff. Time for a new computer. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No way. I'm good. The idea of having to do a computer again is just scary. It took me forever just to get happy with this current one. Can you dig it? Opal, thank you so much. Got a DNR. Appreciate $3.14. Thank you so much. Amazing, amazing. DNR means diet. I don't read it out loud. It's secret. It's a secret. Secret message. A message in a bottle. I gotta go clear my inventory a little bit. I grabbed too much stuff. Setting up a new PC is a process. I know. I got home and my daughter was having an issue with her PC. She was texting me about it while I was gone, and she was having an issue with her computer. She, did an update, just like a Windows update type thing, and it borked her computer. And she was trying to get some help from me, but I was gone. Troubleshooting a PC remotely is almost impossible. And so as soon as I got back, we looked into it. I tried to save it, but I couldn't, which means the fun task of just reloading everything. Yep. She had to reload her whole system. Yikers. Anyway, we've been streaming for an hour. I need to take a quick break, grab my water. I finished my coffee during that. I feel better now. I needed my coffee. So let's take a quick break. I'll be back, and we'll keep building, and then I can field some questions. You guys can ask me a bit about the event. We can talk about whatever. I can give you some behind the scenes, as much as I'm allowed to say. Tango's on the server. Yo. All right, guys. I'm just gonna. I'll be quick. Let me see. I don't even need that much water, so. We'll just crank the music up a little bit, and I'll be right back. All right. Woo! Whoop. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Where's the music set to usually? Probably about there. Gems in chat? Which chat? Not that one. Twitch chat. Just a little nudge. Just a little nudge. I never know which chat you guys are talking about. Anyway, hope you guys grab some water. Stay hydrated, everybody. It's good for you. I felt that. I actually felt that. I did my best to stay in my routine while I was gone. And that, that means like I brought my water bottle with me, all that. I was trying to drink the water. I was still trying to get up and work out in the morning at the hotel and stuff. Trying to stick to my normal routine that I've gotten into. And I did great. I was doing fantastic sticking to that routine. I'll tell you. I was getting up. One day I got up at 5 a.m. at the hotel, got my workout in. I was very proud of myself for sticking to it. Little by little, it started to fade by the end of the trip. My discipline started to fade. So by the end of the trip, I had to, when I got home, I had to basically relearn my routine. I did it. I'm okay. I did it. I got up this morning, got back into my routine, but it wasn't easy. I remember the first thing I said to my wife this morning was, it's so much easier that once you're in motion to stay in motion. It's so much easier than having to like get going again, and that's what I went through today. It was rough. It was rough. Where's Gem? I always miss Gem's chat. There we go. Yes, Gem was fantastic morning buddy. So that was one thing that didn't change was I got up early every day. It really didn't matter what time. We all went to bed in the house. I was getting up early no matter what. And Jem was always the next one up. So I'd be alone for like a good hour in the morning, and then finally Jem would emerge early as well compared to the rest. And I was like so happy that I had somebody in the house to hang out with. And it was Jem, always there for me to hang out with in the morning. It was great. Any movie nights? Oh my gosh, Jem, do I tell them what movie we watched? Should I tell them what movie we watched? Probably not. Should I tell them what? Jem, I'll let you decide. Should I tell them what movie we watched? Probably not. Yes? No. Bad idea? Jem? I'm waiting. Jem's They must have thought I was insane because I was the last to bed and second awake every day. I know, that's crazy. Let's have this conversation together. Okay. Come join me. Okay, she's gonna get on. There we go. That's easier. That's easier. I don't know. We're just telling you guys what we watched. It was a movie I really enjoyed when I was younger, and then I watched it this time, and I was like, you know, I don't think it hits the same with all the hermits. I'll carry on for 5 minutes. Jem's gonna get some water. Come join me. Okay, excellent. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, we'll think about it. We'll put a pin in that one, guys. Nana2Panda, thank you so much for the Can You Dig It. Should be proud of how nice you looked. It was obvious to many that you worked hard at the 75 hard thing and still working hard at it. I know we are. Thank you. Puka with a raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Obviously, you know, I've been taking care of my health a little bit more. You guys know that. I've been pretty vocal about that in my streams and stuff, and it's been hard work. You know, I've done 75 hard program, went through all that. Really been kind of like watching what I eat, balancing my macros and stuff, like doing stuff and things to really pay attention to my health. And there was a lot of really kind comments about that. You know, I know it's a weird subject, right, to comment on somebody's looks and weight and all that stuff, but it was nice to hear. It was nice to know that the difference was noticed, and you know that the hard work was paying off and stuff. So I really did appreciate hearing that. You know, it is as weird as it can be to have people talking about the way you look and stuff. You know, it is a little bit weird. I don't know how to react to that very well, but I will say I appreciated it. I really did. And I'm gonna keep going. My plan is to keep doing what I've been doing. I got more work to do. So it's changed my life. I feel like a different person. I feel like I have a lot more energy and stuff. So it's been a great thing, and I want to keep going. And if it's been inspiring at all for people, that's great. Like, obviously not my sole intent for it, but that's really cool to know that you guys are seeing results of the work I put in. And it's cool. But yeah, I don't know how I get bashful about compliments. I'm really bad at taking compliments, so I better just say thank you and leave it at that. Somebody called it a midlife glow up. I liked that. That's much better than a midlife crisis, I suppose. Heather Momerson, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Says welcome back, Impulse. Well, thank you. It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back. I know I'm gonna be a little bit rusty at all this for a little bit, being away for that long, even though it wasn't, you know, it was only a week and a bit, but I always feel a little bit rusty when I go this long without making videos and streaming and stuff. Commenting on someone's appearance should only be positive. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I do appreciate it. How's everybody doing? I think you're gonna see, you know, how was last week? You know, last week we were gone. We were doing the event, and then we were hanging out, having our hermit downtime. that we did last year as well. It must have been a pretty quiet week for you guys. You guys survive okay? Everybody feeling good? Everybody ready for what do we call it? A little revival? I wouldn't call it revival. It's not like we were dead, but we got a little bit of, you know, you're going to see a little bump in activity as we're all back now. You guys are okay? Hopefully there was enough VOD footage from the event that held you over while we were away. I'm out of blocks. How am I out of blocks? Hold on. What am I out of? It was like purple concrete, wasn't it? How in the world am I out of purple concrete? And why am I using purple concrete? Oh, just for that little bit. I don't even know if I like that little bit. I don't even know if I like that part. Ha! Oh no! Oh no! What happened to my display? No! Look at it! It's all broken right there. What the heck? Sup beans on toast. Okay, who did that? Who did that? Beans on toast. Had beans on toast while I was gone. Hold on, is it a chunk border right here? What is it? B? No. G? G. Chunk border? Not really. Yes? No. No, look, chunk border's right here. But this got split right here between that and that. That's weird. Just this one line. This one line right here got off. Interesting. I was worried about that. I was worried about that happening. We can fix it. Let's fix it real quick. And then we gotta get purple. Why purple? Why purple gone? The purple, you like the purple? Okay. Why is the purple lights gone? We did that sign. Ooh. We did that sign. I just didn't collect enough? Strange. Very strange. All right, let's see if we can fix this light real quick. Real quick, like. How do we do it? First, let's turn it off. Okay. Let's turn the system off. And then, we'll go here. Oh, wait. I turned it off. Oh, it's like backwards. I feel like if we just, maybe we do it like a button to turn it on. I was hoping the lights would be off and I would just break them. Let's just do a button to turn them back on. Of course, I don't have enough space in my inventory. That's okay. We'll get it. We'll just take that out and do that. We'll make a couple buttons here. How many need made? Not that many. Anyway, yeah, I had beans on toast. Green offered it one morning. I was like, yeah, let me try that. It was good. It was good. Over here. Parkour. So it needs to be there, and there. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, that should fix it, right? Sup, beans on toast. Who added the on toast? Guys, who added the on toast? Beans on toast sounds nasty. No, it was good. It was good. It was good. You'd be surprised if you never had it. I do wish I'd gotten that side done for him. I don't think it was the same kind of beans that I used to, though. All right, we got to go get purple. I thought it was good. I mean, I wouldn't like be craving it every day for breakfast or anything. I'm still very much a eggs and bacon, which we had as well. Thank you to Ren. Ren's a good cook, I found out. Ren was making eggs and bacon for us every day. We really appreciated that. Ren was always up in the kitchen first thing in the morning, scrambling up some eggs, throwing some bacon in the oven. Tango was toasting the toast. We had what did I make? I made burgers. I did the burgers one night. That was my dinner job. We each took turns. I did burgers one night. Turned out all right. Cooking burgers for that many people is a big job. And then on taco night, which didn't end up being Taco Tuesday because we mistimed some things, but on taco night I ended up making I added some nachos to the taco bar. So I made some nachos for peeps with white queso and everything. It was so good. It was so good. Who all stayed together? Pretty much everybody that was at the event stayed, except for Scar. So if we were there in person, we ended up hanging out. Did I make the queso? No. No! B-dubs. We might have to go rescue B-dubs. I'm dying. Both. Say both. Please say both. I'm dying. That was like a combination of the words. That was great. I see. I'm building this in the absolute. I'm hanging out with you guys. Talking. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Yeah. That's the full block right there. I can't get the full block because I'm stuck in it. There we go. Little column A, little column B. I'm fine dying. Yes. I'm having a fine time dying. Oh no, I'm out of these now. I'm out of the glass as well. What is happening? Did I seriously just not collect enough materials? Wait a minute, that should be right there. That should be it. That should be right there. Jam's gonna come bully me for the Lightmatica thing, I know. I know. Don't worry. This is the challenging one right here. There's a lot of details. That's not right. What happened? What happened? Something wrong there. Oh, just because it's not connected to this wall. Got it. Okay. We're okay. Not seeing Doc at the event made you sad. Yeah, it's a bummer. He couldn't go. He's on vacation now. He's been tweeting. He's having a good time where he's at now. But yeah, that'd been a nice time there. I mean, it'd be great to have every single hermit there, don't you think? Wouldn't it be nice to have every single hermit at the event? I mean, not everybody's down for that. I get it, but you know, we got hidden faces and stuff. I'm not sure how they'd pull that off. Be great to see him though. Zuma would just have to wear his scream mask the whole time. That would get awkward, wouldn't it? Yeah, I felt bad. Doc was excited to go, and then his passport stuff fell through, so that was pretty rough. Ooh, got stuff over here to do. Whoop. Taking it slow. Get him a Doom helmet. That could be cool. That would really be nice to get more hermits to make it. I mean, the fact that, you know, B-Dubs is wanting to go next year, that's great. Hopefully things work out and that happens. Comes to fruition. That would be super. This? Pretty sure. That looks right. There we go. Now we're cruising. More Robo Hermits. Yeah, Cleo had a good time with the Robo Hermit for sure. And Joel too. Who else did the Robo Hermit? I saw Cleo, I saw Joel. Did anybody else end up doing the Robo Hermit? Cleo said they're coming next year. Oh, Ollie did the Robo Hermit. That's right. Yeah, very cool. We were only able to get one. We were kind of hoping to get more and have them race, but that didn't work out. That would have been cool, though. Right. Ollie was driving around. That must have been wild, driving that thing around the Mojang studios. Got a chance to meet Anthony. You guys saw Anthony, hopefully, in the Hot Ones challenge. Got a chance to meet him, Mojang employee. That was cool. He was super cool. I knew he was gonna crush that Hot Ones. I knew it. He crushed it like it was literally nothing. He got the 10, the hottest one, right? Was it the 10? He got the 10, and he didn't think he had the hot one. That's crazy insane. He was crazy. I liked him, but he was crazy. That was cool. It was nice having a Mojang employee join us. He was very, very helpful all weekend long too. He does social media stuff for Mojang. Basically, if there's a post from the Minecraft account on any social media, that's him. Pretty neat. But he was a champ. He didn't even get phased. The bomb is absolutely the worst. Yeah, us doing the 10s, the 10 spot, the last dab, was nothing compared to the bomb, I think. I don't know why they arrange them that way. I think it's just for giggles. Those sauces are arranged incorrectly. The Scoville heat unit stuff is all wrong. When the bomb hits the back of your throat, you're done. I don't care who you are. Okay, if you're Tango, you're not done, but it was rough. I was fine. I was holding my own until then. I thought I was doing pretty good, and then the bomb hit me. Daredevil says, go to a Mexican restaurant and order a mollet. Spelled. Okay, got it. Double L's. It's toasted with beans and cheese. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, we got bean and cheese tostadas. That would, I guess, be somewhat similar. I get what you're saying. Somewhat similar to beans on toast, right? Makes sense. All right, let's do this. HermitCon one day. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be absolutely cool. It's definitely something that has been talked about. I mean, the logistics of putting on your own convention is insane. Insane. So it's very, very scary undertaking. I mean, even putting together the Gamers Outreach event was a lot of planning. I mean, weekly meetings, hours long, trying to come up with cool stuff to do that you guys would enjoy. We really wanted to put on a show like you guys have never seen, you know? I think one comment I read was that it basically was like watching game shows, like one game show after another, just hilarious game shows all day long. You know, with all the things that we did, the Imp or Skiz Shock Cast, the Hermit Master, the Quiet Games, like all those things were very, very game show-esque. And I think it turned out great. There was a lot of planning to go into that. And we learned a lot too, just like last year. We learned a lot from last year. We learned a lot this year. The hot ones, the way that we did the hot ones, I think could have been better. I actually had a bad feeling about it going into it. It turned out good, but the idea of like trying to mask pain felt a little bit weird. Because I think the whole concept of the hot ones is, you know, you want to see us in pain. And so the fact that we were trying to hide it made it a little less cool, in my opinion. But I thought it was still good. VIP for the Minecraft account? Oh, Minecraft account is in here. We weren't talking about you, Anthony. Yes, I will give you VIP. What's up, man? I'm trying to fix that. There you go. Now you can talk all you want. I get it? Sweet. Oh, thank you. Oh, Anthony. I'm sorry. Minecraft. Did you guys get your gift that we left behind? Is it somewhere in the studio? Oh, hi. Oh, jeez, Gem! Gem! How dare you? I was talking to Anthony.
Impulse. You're talking to Anthony?
Yes, he's here.
Oh, Skiz is acting really weird. I just wanted you to know.
Oh, well, that's nothing new. What did he do
Okay.
now?
So that's all I got.
Nice. Okay, they got it. Yeah, we left behind the Hot Ones box. What's happening? Oh, what did he do? Tell me. Spill it. Spill the beans.
I'm not allowed. But I just wanted you
What do
to
you
know that
mean
he's
not
really
allowed?
weird. He made me go to the Nether. And I hate going to the Nether. You know this about me.
Yeah. Did you
Sorry,
have
sorry,
diarrhea?
Minecraft. Not a fan of that biome.
But the Nether's gonna look so beautiful when B-Dubs is done
is.
that you're
When
gonna
B-Dubs
you're
is
gonna
done,
want to
it's
be
gonna
there
look
all the
beautiful.
time.
Yeah.
Anthony was an absolute champ at the Hot Ones. I couldn't believe it. So warm and cozy. Yeah.
And the screaming gas. And now I know that they're sad. It just gives me depression.
Oh yeah, the lore behind the gas. Now every time you see the gas in the Nether, you feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Aw, well,
And I'm pretty sure Doc's farming them.
Somebody is. Every time I fly over that
Horrible.
thing, I just hear them dying, and it is a little bit sad. You're right. It's a little bit
Horrible. I'm eating spicy ramen, Impulse, so I'm sorry in
Ooh.
advance, but I wanted to come and
Spicy
talk
ramen
with you
is
because
good.
I miss you so much.
sad. I miss you too. It was.
I miss you so much that I have depression and decided that I need to move to England,
Wow.
which is not where you live,
Not
but
where I live,
it would be easier to get there
But
to
then
where you live from
yeah.
there.
and I want to go back to. I want to go back to England. I haven't been there since 2015.
Let's plan a hermit trip to England.
Yeah, it's been 10 years, so I think it's time for me to go back. So let's do it.
Can we do it? I would genuinely do that.
Yeah. I'm down. I bring my wife. She wants to come this time. She was very upset that I went to London without her. So I
Please,
bring
let's do
my
it.
wife this time.
Dude, that would make me so
Oh.
happy.
She didn't say she misses me. I missed you immediately when I woke
Skiz,
up on what day was it?
Yeah,
Friday?
you texted me. It was so sweet. Skiz didn't text me. Actually, I bone to pick with Skiz. He hasn't texted me back yet.
He's really bad with text messages.
Never texted me back.
He's really bad with text messages.
He's never responded to me
It's-
through text.
I know
Not
why
one
though.
time.
I know why he's bad with text messages. Because you know how when you
Old.
open your phone, how you have the red bubble and it says how many
Oh, you're going a
notifications you
different
have?
direction with this. Okay.
He has a lot of notifications on his text messages, so he doesn't notice when a new one comes in. Where I keep it clear. You know?
Okay, I was literally... Okay, but I needed him to respond when I was buying him something at the store.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine. It's
You
fine.
called
it's
me.
Fine.
You called me when you
I
needed me
did.
to respond.
No, I called Skiz first, and he didn't. Again, nothing. So I called you and told you to go get.
Next time,
Skiz.
just call me first. I
Yeah.
always answer.
Next time it's you.
I just texted you.
Aw, he did just text me. It's his first message ever to me.
Yeah, it was. Okay. Here was. Oh, so everybody knows, Jem had a crazy early flight out on Friday. Crazy early, like 4 a.m. You had to leave or something, right?
Yeah.
And so I got up at my normal time, like 6:30, somewhere around there in the morning. Didn't want to get up. It's just what I do. And after like an hour of being by myself, I was like, okay, any minute Jem's gonna come down. Oh wait, no, she's gone. And then I was very sad. Yeah, because you had already left.
I was genuinely upset.
Yeah. How hard was that getting up at 4 a.m.?
I didn't go to bed.
You stayed up?
I
The whole
didn't
night?
get up. I didn't get up. I just didn't go to sleep.
What? I feel terrible. I went to bed at like midnight. I should have stayed up with you.
Well, I like slept a little bit because I was like falling asleep on the couch, but
Because
yeah, I
you
didn't go to
you
bed.
didn't like the movie.
I forget what
We d-
movie we watched that night.
We can tell. We can say what movie it was.
What movie was it?
It was Friday.
Oh yeah, I didn't really pay attention to that one.
Yeah.
That was a you guys' choice. My choice
Yeah, I
for
know.
First Night was better.
Yeah. I don't think many people in the house cared for the movie.
I don't think anybody cared for that. I was just dozing off on the couch, like not really paying attention
Tango
to you
said
guys.
it was the worst movie ever.
It kind of is the worst movie ever.
I remember liking
I don't
it.
know what the plot even was.
There's no plot. They're just, yeah. It's just Chris Tucker's funny. I like Chris Tucker. Yeah, literally, it was just me and Skiz like reliving our teenage years watching the movie. Bye, Felicia. Yeah. There's some good fun. There's funny stuff in there. My grandma
I'm
gave me
sure
that chain.
if I wasn't falling asleep on the couch, there would have been funny stuff in there for sure.
Maybe we just weren't in the right zone. Anyway, you were falling asleep on the couch. I thought you were just crashed out for the night.
No, I stayed on the couch. Everybody, well, not everybody woke me up to say goodbye, but
Oh.
I don't believe that for a second.
I felt like that was a little jab in there.
Yeah,
Not
you
everybody
guys,
woke me up to say goodbye.
Well, I didn't see some people. Not everybody said goodbye, I don't think. I didn't see them go to bed. Some people went to bed
Right.
early. And I didn't manage to catch them, which I feel bad about, but yeah, most people woke me up and said goodbye, and I got to hug them, and it was really cute and sad. And so can we go back next
Do you
week,
even
please?
remember? Like people wait, like you must have been half asleep. You even remember like who woke you up to say goodbye?
I do. Zed and
Okay.
Dot and you and Tango did to start.
Yeah. No, I feel bad. I didn't know you were gonna stay up. I thought you falling asleep during the movie meant you were out for the night.
No, I stayed. Grian stayed up with me, and I think Skiz was up for a while too, or maybe it was Martin.
I was just sad all over again when you left.
Can
I-
we go again? Genuinely, please, now.
Like as soon as possible, because Jem, you
Yeah.
understand. I am still feeling the sting from the Vegas house when I missed you by like 12 seconds. It was like 4 a.m. that you had to go or whatever it was. I got up and I went to go potty for 2 seconds and I came out and Pearl's all, you missed her. I'm like,
Next
what?
time, hold it.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, the worst part is you like left 10 minutes before you were supposed to.
Yeah, because
And
my
so-
car got there early, and Ubers don't like to wait, so I
Yeah.
went.
But
My
did you-
favorite part about hanging out with Jem is when I get to ship her something when we get home.
Yeah,
Every
apparently this is
Every
It
single
almost
time.
never escapes me. He just has my address, and he's like, "Yeah."
Every single time I have to ship her something after an event.
You know what it is, dude? Not many people will get this reference, but that's a George Costanza move, dude. Whenever he doesn't want to when he's leaving a house and he doesn't want to lose connection with that person, he always leaves a thing behind so they have something to talk about so that they have to get back together. That's what happened. Jem always leaving her crap around.
I mean, to be fair, forgetting something at 4 a.m. Yeah, I don't blame you. But
I'm like a train wreck that never ends. That's how I feel as a person all the time.
Man.
yeah.
I miss you. Genuinely, I was so sad all day yesterday, and I still feel it today. I need us to plan the next hangout.
Yes.
See, and no, here's the thing, Jem. You're onto something here. This is what I do with I have a bunch of like my best friends in the world from elementary school. We meet up once a year at a cabin and just like, catch up on each other's lives. Even if it's going to be a year in the future, we get it planned.
No,
because
I
if it's
need
planned,
it to be twice a year for us.
well, the frequency is
Twice a year.
fine. I'm fine with that too. But it's all about getting it in the books because having something to look forward to is a very healthy thing.
No,
with
but
you
we
on
have our next plans that we've been talking about in the group chat, which I wasn't originally down for, but I think I need it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how important it was for my mental health until we did this.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
such a great time. It was such a great time. I think everybody felt that, to be
Okay.
honest. My
If
wife
somebody
did.
came out of that not sad, I don't know how it's possible because I genuinely am losing my mind here, missing you guys.
Oh.
So
Okay, that impulse
maybe
backup, we're going to Newfoundland.
something about 6 months or so from now would be about the right. I
Yeah.
don't. What did anything happening about? Yeah, we'll
Doesn't
figure it out.
have
We'll
to
make
be
something
happening.
happen.
Exactly. We can happen. It doesn't have to be an event. It doesn't have to be business.
There might be opportunities. Anyway,
It'll probably be a bit.
Well, yeah. I got you. And the last horse crosses the finish line. But here's the deal. Jem, you should know my wife was like, she was feeling it when we left. She's like, those are just some of the coolest people I've ever met. I'm like, yeah.
Birthday.
dude, I couldn't stop telling my wife stories about Kirsty.
So
God,
funny.
Kirsty might be my favorite human on the planet.
Tacos. Oh my gosh,
I haven't even had a chance to tell Chat about our
everything.
girly night yet.
She
but
loves
my God.
every. Kirsty is the cutest thing on it. I was getting my teeth hurt. She was so sweet. She
gave
loves
me diabetes,
everything,
dude.
She literally loves
Yeah.
everything.
Yep, she does. You're not
We were
wrong.
walking through Walmart together, and it was like we stopped every 5 seconds because she loves something. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. Cheese. She loves cheese. I found out. Yeah.
Yeah, she is the most like positive orb of energy. Like, ever.
She was so great. She was so great. That was my first time meeting Kirsty. It was amazing.
Yeah, she's a
I
sweetheart.
missed them.
Pearl, thanks for the raid. Come hang out, Pearl. You're done with your stream. Come hang out. We're just
hope there's this many
reminiscing over
people on
the
when
week
I'm
that just
streaming.
ended. Welcome,
I'm gonna
everybody.
be here, Skiz, because I'm so sad in my house that I need you guys to stream and keep me from thinking about it. So I'm gonna just be
Oh
here.
yeah, well, us talking about it's not helping, is it?
No, it
Helps
is.
a
It is.
little.
It is.
It helps a little bit, you know. It was. Yeah, my wife was. She was. We took that final picture in the airport, you know, and then she was just like, that's as we parted ways. She's like, I'm sad. That's a really cool group of people. I'm like, they really are. We're very blessed.
I was thinking about that. There was 18 people, right, in the house. 18
Yeah.
people. And
That's a-
the fact
that's a
that we
lot.
went all week long, 18 people from all over the world, without any major drama, and all just had like an outstandingly good time. That has to be really rare.
Not even
I
any
would
major
assume that
drama.
is very,
No
very
drama.
rare.
No drama. Yeah, saying no
Nothing
major drama makes it
happened.
sound like something
We
happened.
planned
Literally.
Right.
meals. We coordinated everything. We were no drama.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. Just such
The
a we all just
closest-
had an amazingly good time with each other.
The closest we came to drama, if you will, was when me, my wife, Jem, and Green, all four of us were shopping for the house, which was when
That was just us slowly descending into madness because we were the most obnoxious people on the planet in that
Okay.
moment, and it felt bad.
Chat. How many grocery carts do you think they filled in order to feed a house of 18 people for 5 days?
There was 4 of us in a Ford
That's
Expedition.
right, 4
and
carts. A
I
lot of people guessed
really-
4.
Yep.
4
Yep,
full
4
carts
carts.
of groceries.
Yeah.
Full
So
carts.
every person had
Insane.
to have a cart. All 4 of us.
Yep. And it took us hours, dude. And it
Yeah.
was because here's the deal. Here's the closest we came to drama. Okay. And there was no drama, but when you're shopping with Green, you got to put a balloon on him or a bell or something because he is constantly vanishing.
You needed a lead.
Skiz, it was so
Bell.
funny watching you try not to descend into dad mode, though. It was genuinely, I could see your eye twitching as you were like trying not to.
Because at one point, Green went to get like some critical recipe and he came back or ingredient and he comes back with a plastic ping pong shooter gun. And I'm like,
Yeah.
little off the rails, are we? He's like, yeah, I forgot I was getting. And then he disappears forever. And finally, as soon as he appears, I'm like, okay, we're all back together. I look back and my wife is missing. And I'm all, what is going on? And Jem just starts cracking up. I'm like, I'm going to lose her.
I was dying. It was that moment when Green reappeared with something completely irrelevant and your wife disappeared.
A
at the
ping
exact
pong-
same-
pong
And we have
ball
4
gun.
carts. 4 full carts, mind you, so we cannot move unless it's all 4 of us, and we're in the way. It's
Dude,
like,
the people in that
it's
grocery
hell.
store must have just
It's
been
hell.
like, what is
The
happening
people
here?
in that grocery store were some of the nicest people I've ever
Yeah.
interacted with.
Yeah, they
So
were.
obviously we stood out like sore thumbs, but everybody was laughing with us and like showing us like, oh no, you shouldn't get this brand, you should get this brand. And they're like asking what we were doing. It's like, God, everybody was so friendly.
Yeah,
That
they
is
really
awesome.
were.
Meanwhile, the rest of the crew is back. We're checking into the house basically, and like putting our stuff away in our rooms, and like some people were already like jumping in the lake,
I know Zed jumped in the lake without me, the stinker.
I ordered pizza that night for the house.
Oh, dude, your timing was on
And
point.
somehow had the most immaculate timing. Literally, you guys walked in, and it was like the second the last grocery got put away, pizza showed up at the door. Somehow it was and it was like the pizza was hot, and there was a perfect amount of slices for everybody. I think we had like a couple slices left over. That was it. Like ordering pizza for 18 people is no joke.
I don't know how you pulled that off, dude. And you know what else is funny is, I don't know if you noticed this, Jem, but when we were pulling up in the SUV, I was driving and I was coming down that dirt road, and Impulse is out front. Now, here's what I think Impulse was doing. I think his goal was, the second he saw the vehicle, I think his goal was to get inside and say, everybody come out and get groceries. Don't make them lift a single bag, because we shopped for hours. And so that was his intention, I think, and it sounds like he's confirming it. Well, but it was a very fancy house with self-locking doors. And so Impulse does a 180, goes to the front door, and he can't get inside. And he's like banging on the doors.
I was so mad. I got locked out of the house. Literally, like, I had timed that perfect too, to where I went out front, and right when I went out front, I hear the car driving on the gravel at the top of the driveway, and I'm like, yes, okay, perfect. And I go to turn around, open the door, and to do exactly like you said, I was going to have everybody rush out, everyone grab a couple bags, and then that way it was like put away in an instant. I couldn't get back in the house. I'm shaking the door. I'm like, come on, man! I had the perfect plan!
You had the plan, you had your expectations, and you see us and you like succumb to it. You just threw your arms in the air. You looked at us. You're like, well, I tried.
I was so mad. so mad. Stupid door.
It's too fancy.
Stupid door. I know.
What
that
an
house was
awesome
fancy. It was. Oh man.
Insane.
Grocery
Absolutely
fort. Oh
insane.
yeah. And then finally we opened the door, and we formed a conveyor line to where everyone lined up in a line, and then we like did the whole pass it down to the last person. Then they go put it away, and then they come back and join the front of the line, and like we had this whole like cycle thing going on. It was great. That was actually pretty good. Those groceries got put away so fast.
Yeah, you guys were
ridiculous. Awesome. Ridiculous.
Man.
And you guys did a great job. You did a great job. The only thing
And we're gonna do it again, right? Very soon.
The only thing that we went through that we didn't expect was the paper plates.
I had to go back to the store for paper plates every day.
Every day.
And bread. I think we ran out of bread.
And
too.
bread.
Did we?
A couple other things too.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah, but for the most part, we crushed it. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
It was okay to go back though, because Kirsty wanted to go to Walmart, so it all worked out.
Cause she loves.
And I got to learn how to drive what is basically a tank in America. It was great.
Yes. Jem driving an SUV was something very impressive. Very
so
impressive.
for the whole world, I rented a full-size SUV, and Jem was the second driver on it.
How was the car for you when you jumped back in it after I had been driving it? I imagine your legs couldn't even fit.
So I had to. It took me 10 minutes to move the seat all the way back.
I had to like bring it so far forward and then so far up so I could see over the steering wheel, and then adjust all the mirrors in.
Oh my god, that is too funny. Little Jemmy driving that giant tank, and it was loaded with people too.
Yeah, and you were a
I had 8
fantastic
people in it
driver.
at one point.
Fantastic driving by Jem.
Thanks.
That's
I'm
what I
glad you guys
impressed.
weren't scared of my driving.
No, not at all. You were on top
Green
of it.
made me feel better, because I was a little bit worried about it, because I'm like, here's the thing, this is a lot of vehicle especially when you load it with people. The fact that it was a V8, I could feel in my feet that it was a V8 instantly, but I'm like, but this thing is so much inertia that it's got a big butt, and it can really get away from you. And then Green's like, I think he mentioned that you actually drive an SUV as it is. And I'm like,
I drive a Ford Escape. It's like half the size of that, but yeah, still.
But you understand the difference between a big vehicle. And right then and there, I'm like, oh, she's fine. And sure enough, you guys were fine. I was just, I go like, you're right. The dad mode stuff. I'm like, they're little roads on a windy forest road. And
I think it is valid to be scared about that, but it's one thing I very much appreciate with Grian is he always thinks that I can do something. Like he's always like, no, she could do that.
Yeah.
Like zero doubt. And he's definitely right.
Pushing you a little bit outside your comfort zone for growth.
Yeah, he always pushes it, and it's good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did great. Yeah, I like that. I like hearing that. Jem's like, I decided I can drive because I decided Jem can do hard things.
Yeah, I was gonna rent a car, but we ended up deciding that it was gonna be overkill because we decided that Skiz probably wouldn't want to go to Walmart every time Kirsty wants to go to Walmart, and that was actually correct.
Every time Kirsty
Yeah.
wants to go. Here's what may have been my favorite part about Kirsty is the night that we were doing the burgers, we were clearly doing them on a grill. And Kirsty comes up and, you know, we're making a ton of burgers for 18 people. And she's all, can mine be a smash burger? And I'm like, well, no, this isn't a griddle. I'm like, if I smash your burger, I'm going to smash it through the grate and it's going to go right into the coals. So I can't do that, but maybe next year. So I think next year I'm going to bring a actual cast iron pan for smash burgers.
Yeah, we're already planning next year's meals. That's funny.
Hey man, it's not a bad idea because that part's always a nightmare.
Yeah, doing this shopping list on the bus drive to the place where we only have like an hour at best to organize a shopping list is probably not the time to do it. Yeah, if we could do that ahead of time, you know, maybe organize it in the order that stuff is in the store. So
Correct.
you can
That's the
just
next
go
step. So
in the right order.
Last year we had no list, and it was just a bunch of people in the store. It was a nightmare.
That was horrible.
That was horrible. Yeah.
This year I put together a spreadsheet. I'm like, if people who are making meals, put your stuff on there and your ingredients. Everybody else, put your, you're signing your name away. Just if you don't put what you want in here, we're not doing it. But by the time we got to the store, that list was an absolute mile long, and there was no organization. So yes, next year it's going to be even more better planned.
This was a type B list. We need a type A list organized by aisle type.
That's correct. That
like
is
that.
correct.
The printout of the receipt at the end was insane. It was like almost as tall as Skiz's.
Yeah. It was so
It was
huge.
insane.
Oh man.
That must have been fun. No,
it started fun.
I had a great time personally. Me,
I did too. Well, you were having a good time because I was your entertainment.
I so enjoyed the dynamic between Skiz, his wife, and Grian because it was just a battle.
Frustration noises over and over again.
I'm just like, come on, just grab it.
I just made no effort to rein anybody in. I was
just
just like, you know what?
taking
This
it
is
all in.
probably going to take 2 hours. Let's just commit. It may as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, are we getting this? Where is Grian? And he's doing push-ups. It was just
Right. Grian doing push-ups anywhere and everywhere all week long was insane. He did push-ups on the glass of
He
the
can do
the Space
35
Needle.
push-ups in a row.
I have
And
video
good-
of Grian
good
doing
strong
push-ups on the
ones.
glass at the Space
He
Needle.
could do a push-up with me standing on his back.
yeah, it was impressive stuff.
Yeah, Green's
It's
doing
crazy.
a push-up a day. You add one every day, and he's been doing it for like 100 days. So every day he had to do like 100 push-ups. And so he would just chip away at him whenever, wherever. On a paddleboard in the middle of the lake. Like, didn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
he was just, yeah.
It was awesome.
Yep.
Apparently he did some on the plane. If I heard
Yeah, that
correctly.
one apparently was the weird one. Out of all of them.
But that's where he draws the line.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did it, but people were definitely like, what the heck is going on here? Aisle of a plane. I'm just going to drop down and do 25 push-ups. Oh.
Impulse, you were doing great with your workouts as well. And I must say, you were so energetic this time. I loved it. I loved seeing that in you.
Oh, thanks.
You were amazing. Like you were on the paddleboard with us. You were doing all the things. Like normally, I think I can be kind of an exhausting person, but you were like higher energy than me this time.
I was having a good
You
time.
were like with it.
I was having a good time. My balance on the paddleboard sucks. I was shaking like.
Yeah, you were like a baby deer.
Yeah, we had like a huge paddleboard that like 6 people could go on. So we went on with like 4 people, and they're like, stand up, and I went to stand up, and my
It was
legs
5
were just
people when we did that.
shaking. Was there 5 at that
Yeah.
time? My legs were
5.
shaking. Everyone's like, never mind, get back down, because I was
Impulse was
shaking the whole
directly behind
paddleboard.
me, and we were both stood up, and I was like, "Oh my God, Impulse is going to shake us off this board."
I didn't want to fall in the
tell
lake.
you.
It's cold.
Yeah, it is cold.
But
You know, do you guys remember when there was a bunch of people sitting on the paddleboard and Zed was on the back and Pearl was in the front and Pearl
Yes.
just kept rising higher in the air.
That was so funny.
We're like, Zed, scoot up. He was like on the very back.
the
tip of
paddleboard
it.
was doing a wheelie, like tip out of the
Pearl's
water.
light as a feather, and Zed's just flipping it slowly, sitting on the other side.
That was so funny.
People are wondering if there's any video of it. We did get video of Green
Nothing.
doing a thing. Is that gonna go out?
I'm not sure. We shouldn't confirm that.
Yeah, I don't know.
There will be no
There's
vlog
gotta
for me.
be.
This is happy private time.
Yeah, I won't
Yeah.
vlog much about the house because that is like one of our things. It's like this is like
Yeah.
we're not making
Like, I
content,
literally-
we're hanging out, relaxing. So
Yeah.
you're not going to see a lot of from that. But I did try to do a little vloggy stuff at the event, and I was terrible at it. I made the mistake of overcomplicating it like I usually do. It was like a 10-step process just to record, and I learned my lesson. So
Why
next time
was it?
I make it easy.
You had that gimbal. Why?
Yeah,
was
I had
it
the
a
gimbal.
big-
I had the gimbal. I get the gimbal out of my pocket, and I had to put the clamp on my phone, and I put the phone on the thing, and then turn the gimbal on, and it would have to balance itself. And then I would plug in the wireless part of the microphone to it, and then I turn on the microphone, and then I hold the microphone, and then I turn on the phone, and I hit record. It's like a 10-step process just to record any vlog material. Where then there was Jimmy with his little DJI thingy that was just in his pocket, and he just pulled it out, hit one button, and he's recording. That's the way to do it. I learned. So, yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy one of those too for the next TwitchCon, I think.
Yeah, mine comes on Wednesday.
Oh my god. Where'd you buy it from?
I just got it off Amazon, the DJI store. That's what I should have done in the first place.
I'm gonna try Best Buy.
You even mentioned it. You said that word, DJI. You said that brand, and I still didn't just look that up. I was like, oh, I'll just use my iPhone. Yeah, no.
DJI. That is.
I
What
did
found
record
too.
some stuff though. So we'll see what I can put together. Oh, I want to put together a little vlog. I recorded our little walkabout in the studios and stuff. Those Mojang studios were so cool.
I know. I got a ton of pictures from that'll be going through later. But yeah, I'm omitting all the house stuff.
Someone asked if
Man.
Prim was excited to see me. Oh my gosh. When I walked in the door, she jumped up on me and just like gave me a giant doggy hug. She would not let go for like 5 minutes straight. And then ever since then, she just follows me around. She's like not letting me leave ever again. How about your pets? Did they greet you when you got home? Were they excited? you
Kevin
were home?
Bubbles just screamed and yelled at me and hopped up on the island and just licked my face and wiggled and pushed his butt against my knees and ran around. That was awesome.
Yeah, but that part was nice. Coming back and seeing the family and the pets and everything.
Yeah.
That was really good. Oh, now we're back and we're already talking about the next one.
I
know.
I need the next one.
It was good.
I can't wait. I can't wait for it.
It worked out so good. Everything worked out like really, really well. We didn't have any issues with transportation or everybody had
We
a
did it
comfortable
perfectly.
place.
We took notes from last time, or
Yeah.
we didn't, but we took mental notes,
Mental notes.
and it worked out. I think.
Yep.
It was
Every year
great.
we learn new things and make it even better every year. Keep it going.
I don't know how we're gonna top that because the lake was good.
Oh, the lake was awesome. The lake was so good. Yeah, was
I
Winnie
wanted
happy to
hang out
see
in
you,
that
Joe?
water so bad.
Yeah, Winnie probably cares that I exist.
Just probably cares. doesn't exactly show that much emotion. Okay, you get it. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Comes back great.
She's happy.
Oh. And everybody's past their jet lag. Not that Skiz and I really had much to worry about, but your
No,
trip
I'm
was
not
kind of long.
past it. I'm not past
You
it
getting
at
up
all.
at weird times a day. We created a WhatsApp group and like I'm getting messages at the oddest times, like Green, it's 3 a.m. and I'm awake.
I
Going-
can't fall
Going to
asleep,
McDonald's.
and then I can't wake up. And also, all my meal times are messed up. I was hungry last night at 10 p.m.
Oh
'Cause
my
it's,
gosh,
like,
the food.
American dinner time.
The food in the house was insane. Like, cause I was so strict in logging everything I ate, but then obviously vacation, I'm not going to do that. And then you just walk around the house and there's just food everywhere. There's food.
have a
I
lot
was
of snacks.
one of those people that would just walk by. Oh, there's a bag of chips right there. Let me just grab just one little
I didn't eat a
handful of
single
chips.
chip. Not
No?
a single chip was eaten by me.
Every room we went in, there was food just sitting there ready to be eaten. And I was good at first, but by the end of it, well, Thursday, it was like, oh, we're gonna have leftover food. We got to get rid of this. And so I was like on some sort of mission. No, that was a bad idea. I ate way more food than I should have on Thursday.
Ice cream with a spoon. Tub of frosting. with a
Frosting.
spoon.
Oh my goodness.
I don't
we
understand
were
how
having-
you could eat frosting out of the thing.
We were having girly time, and girly time involved some cinnamon toast crunch vanilla frosting on the couch with
Oh
a
my
spoon. It's
goodness.
what
Straight-
it's
straight
what
out of the
hot
tub that you
girl
buy it
time
in.
involves.
I said, okay, here's how that night went. Ready? Here's how that night went. So
It was hot girl time.
we were gonna do poker, play some Texas Hold'em poker. There was a poker table.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
we
It
had
was
chips,
poker night, and I was not interested in that.
and we were gonna play poker. I was all ready
That was
to play
hot
poker.
boy time.
And then there was some hermits that had never played poker before, so they were gonna have a lesson. Skiz was gonna teach them how to play poker. So me and Tango, we had already learned our lesson. We knew how to play poker, so we left the table, let them do their lesson. They did their lesson, and next thing you know, they're in games. They're playing. They're in it to win it, and the table's full of people. And so I was like, okay, I guess we'll wait until the game's over, and then we'll play afterwards. They went on for like 5 hours, play poker. So me and Tango, we go to the couch where Jem and Kirsty are sitting next to each other with their tub of frosting and their 2 spoons, and they're watching Super Bowl halftime shows.
No, it's chat. It was very important. It was so much more than that. There were rules, okay? You sat on the couch. You could suggest something for the TV, but it had to be either hot girl or really good music, or some combination of the two. So it was a lot of like Tate McRae music videos, concerts, Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, there was Super Bowl stuff. We watched Shakira's Super Bowl. It was important. It was important time.
Yeah, and I didn't know the rules. So what did I suggest?
You gave us one suggestion. I don't even remember what it was. but it wasn't
Chance
hot
the
girl time, I'll tell you
Rapper's
that.
performance from what's his name show? What's the guy's name? He does a talk show. Fallon, Jimmy Fallon. He has that show, That's My Jam or something like that. And there was a Chance the Rapper was on it, and he did a version of It's Hot in Here from Nelly, but in a country music style. And it was like, it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. And so I suggested that, and then they watched it.
We watched
watched
it, and
it,
it was
but
good,
they were
but it
like-
wasn't hot girl time.
There was no hot girls in it, and so they're mad about that. And I'm like, sorry, I didn't know it had
Well,
to be
it
hot
was
girls.
hot girl time on the couch with a tub of frosting, so it didn't.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good,
I got
but
scolded.
it wasn't what the it wasn't the
It wasn't the vibe they were going for, but it was good. Chance the Rapper doing It's Hot in Here in a country music style
Yeah,
was,
yeah,
was
it was
fantastic.
It was good and stuff.
Yeah, it was good and stuff. Jem and Kirsty introduced me to many different hot girls, some of which I'd never heard of before.
I have a playlist on my phone called Girly Time, and I subjected everybody to it nightly.
Oh, it was funny. I remember, like, I looked over at you and Kirsty, and I'm like, how did you get here? Like, how did this come about?
And what we told you is that we planned it from the morning. Like, this
Yeah.
was our plan that day. We knew that this was going to happen.
They
There would
made
be an
a special
opportunity
trip
to do
to the
this.
store
we,
just for
we
this frosting.
specifically went to the store to get frosting, and then we had plastic spoons, and we were ready. This was the plan.
You were having a good time. That's funny. I was so confused. I don't think I could eat that frosting like that, though. I should have tried it. Maybe it wasn't as sweet.
We
as
didn't
it
eat
was.
the whole tub, but we had some bites of it for sure.
Good times. Good time. The house was huge. There was like 3 stories, so there was always a place if you needed to just go, have some solo downtime. There was always a place to go. It felt like every night we were in a different room hanging out, so like every night felt like we were in a different house almost. That was really cool.
My favorite was still the lake. It was so nice.
We
Going
made
out
up
on
a
the
game?
paddleboard was awesome.
We made up a game. You want to tell them about the game that we made, Skiz?
Oh my gosh, the one on the table.
Yes, the solo
Yeah,
cup.
it was. Yeah, basically the table was the world's biggest. The solo cup, that one. Yeah, that was just a single solo cup. So essentially, this place is like 4 stories high. There's a basement, a regular floor, a second floor, and then there's on the second floor, one of the rooms has a loft that goes up into its own balcony. Yeah, so when you're basically in the balcony, you're looking at the main floor. It's like 3 floors worth, right? And we had a single cup with a little bit of water in it, and we were throwing the ping pong ball from that top balcony, trying to see if we can land it in the cup. But the
Which
rules were
was like a
you
mile
only-
away.
Yeah, crazy far away. But you only get 6 throws a day. And if you hit the tray that the cup is on, you get one of your lives back. If you hit the cup, but it doesn't go in, you get 2 lives back. So if somebody's starting to dial it in, they get a little bit more time, and it was still people couldn't sync it. And along comes Dipple-Dop. Oh, it gets it done. And it was
Day
just like
3, I think,
day
of
3
this
or
game.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. Oh, and getting the ball back up to whoever was throwing was a process. You had to throw it to somebody on the second floor, and that person had to throw it up to the person whose turn it was.
Yep, we had to have a person on the middle floor to throw the ball up to, and then they would toss it up. So, and then on the last day we had walk-on music. Remember?
We did.
We started doing so. Like every time it was somebody's turn to go up for their six throws, they would pick a song, and then on their way up the stairs, which 3 levels, they would be dancing around to their walk-on song.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I didn't even get to shoot on that last day, so I had my walk-up song all ready.
Yeah, it was the thing. Like,
so
I think I was like the 3rd person to go on the last day, and so many people were getting their walk-on song ready, and then I sunk it. I got it on my 3rd throw or something, and I got it in the cup, and the whole house erupted, and it was a magical moment. I was dancing around like I was king of the world, and I come down, and the cup gets put away. And I was like, what's going on? And they're like, well, you made it and the game's over. And then I felt terrible. I was like, oh, there's so many people that wanted to go. I didn't know it was going to end the game.
No, I was happy because it was like, this is one of those things where we're all the type of personality where it's like somebody has to sync this at least once. And it was day 3 and you finally sank it. And I'm like, okay, game's over. You know what I mean? I'm like, we did it, and everybody felt the same way. But it was just awesome that it got
Green
done.
had walk-on music ready. He was gonna go next, I think, and oh well. We found new games to play.
Oh yeah.
Then we discovered that
music.
We discovered that
person.
the dining table had a massive Lazy Susan thing, where you could spin it around, and so we started having some fun with that. Yeah, it was huge. Biggest Lazy Susan I've ever seen.
Yep.
And we did silly stuff with that. Like people were putting their phones with pictures of their animals, their pets, and then just letting it go around in a circle for everybody to look at their pets.
Because it just dawned on me how kind of what a genuine moment that would be. And so that's when I was like, you know what? Get your phones out. Get pictures of your animals. Put it on the Lazy Susan. And we just started doing it, and we were moving this. And basically, we all worked together to keep the Lazy Susan in a very slow rotation. Yeah. So there was always a new picture of a new animal, like on the Lazy Susan, crossing in front of everybody's eyes. Next thing I know, we filled every single seat at that table, which sat like 12 people or something, dude. It was a massive table, and everybody was doing it. It was phones everywhere.
It was funny because like all the phones were going round and round, but like a lot of times you would, I've shown off my picture of Prem. Now let me find a picture of Luna. So I'm going through my phone. Meanwhile, all the phones are still spinning in circles, and I'm missing them all because I'm in my own phone. And you look around like everyone's on their own phone looking for pictures.
Yep.
That was fun.
Oh, such a good time.
Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's just go back. I mean, it was one of those things like, man, we just imagine we just lived here, and this is like Hermit house.
Let's just buy the place and just make a super studio, and we just make all our content there.
I know people were like, oh, I would pay to watch that. All the things we're talking about. They would just, have a live feed going like Big Brother,
I would pay to not be on live stream while we're doing that.
Yeah, it would change the vibe a little bit. Yeah. It's definitely our downtime.
That's fun because we're genuinely friends off camera. We are on camera enough times.
That's true.
Yeah. Yep. There was something special about just for lack of a better phrase.
We just come from a weekend where we were on camera for like 10 hours each day. Like no matter where we went in that studio, you were on someone's camera. We were
on camera all the time, and I was just on camera constantly in London, and then I was on camera constantly in Sweden. It was nice to know that nothing we do in that house is going on the internet.
Except for what we're talking about right now, but
not that
talking about it and people having clips is very different.
Yeah.
It's
very
good.
freeing.
Very freeing. Downtime. And I don't know about you guys, but like it was enough time that I started just like ideas started marinating like crazy in my brain.
No, it
to where
wasn't
I'm like,
enough time. I needed one more. One more day.
That's what I said. One more day. Just one more day.
I needed one more. And we need to remember that for next time too, because one more day was the sweet spot, I think.
I agree.
Maybe 2 more days just to be safe.
Like we have to essentially include the day that we move in and the day we move out need to not be a part of the equation.
Don't count. Yeah, they don't count. And like especially the day we move in, if we're doing it after something like Gamers at Beach, because we were exhausted. that day.
Yeah.
Yes, we
were.
were.
Yep.
Yes, we were. Yeah, one more day to recover from the event, and then, and then we can hang. I agree.
Yep.
I miss you guys.
That
I
was
miss
fun.
you.
I would get on, even though I've had hell with the airports, I would get on a plane tomorrow to do that again.
You actually had
Man.
decent. It seemed like you didn't have any major hiccups with your travel this time.
Yeah, well, somebody tried to break into my car and pry the door open, but other than that,
Oh,
it was
come
actually good this
on.
time.
Are you serious?
So you finally get home after you had crazy layovers and stuff. You finally get back to the airport where you parked your car, and you find out somebody tried to break into it. Are you kidding me?
They didn't get in, but they tried. And
But
that's
still,
why my
it
car
sound-
is
if
like
they tried-
slightly pried.
Ugh.
You guys have
That's-
crime in Newfoundland?
In St. John's, yeah.
Yikes.
That is just awful. That's very, very, very frustrating.
I never have a good airport experience, and it's okay because I would carry on doing it if I meant I get to see my friends. I feel like I've broken my mental a little bit because I've been on a flight every week this year, kind of. And so the fact that I don't have a flight book, I'm like itching. Like I don't know what to do with myself.
It's become a habit to just go to the airport every week. You're gonna see Jeff just sitting at a
I'm
terminal.
like shaking. I don't know what to do. What do you mean there's nothing booked?
Oh my gosh.
It's become my routine.
That's crazy. Nothing planned now. I know Pearl said it too. Like Pearl's back and she's like, I don't have any trips for the foreseeable future.
Within the next week, I will have something booked because of what we're talking in the group chat. I think we should move on it.
Yay. Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
Move on
should
it and
move.
book it and do it.
Do it. We just do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Okay. Make it happen. It's gonna be too long though.
I
That's long-
might
too long of a
also go this summer somewhere, not gonna lie.
Wow.
I just need
Before this trip, you were like, I don't even know if I'm gonna go on this trip. You were so
This-
sick of traveling, and now
this
you're just
doing
like, sign me
3
up.
in a row like this broke me. Like Newfoundland is lovely, but there's nobody here. I've been so spoiled by being around people constantly.
Ah. Could you imagine? We should just like,
Bad.
I don't know, pick a spot somewhere. It doesn't even matter, and then everybody just like move into the same neighborhood or something.
You know, you want to know something I said to my what I said to my wife, to Mrs. Skids after the trip. I said, babe, let me tell you how delusional I am. I am wanting to put in motion, absolutely convincing every single person we're all just going to move to the same neighborhood.
No, I feel that I am also that delusional. Can we do it?
See?
I
Jeff
came
knows
home.
what I'm saying.
Ollie genuinely had to talk me off a cliff because I was going to move to England. Now I was just going to start the immigration process and just see where it went and figure out how to get the dog there and like.
Oh my gosh.
See? I'm telling you, dude. Can you imagine if we all has had our own separate house around the same lake? And I mean, and I'm like, I'm literally thinking about how cool it would be for this to happen, knowing there's not a chance that's ever going to happen. So why am I sitting here trying to logistically put it together?
No, but can you logistically put it together? Because I'm in.
Hey,
I'll be
dude,
delusional with you.
Could you imagine that lake?
the fact that-
Like every house around that lake was just a different hermit's house. And we every morning we
Bro.
paddleboard to the middle of the lake together to hang out.
Dude, seriously, dude. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, imagine, if you will, like when you want to collaborate with somebody, like it's what you and I do. Look how much business talk you and I do in Pulse when we go on a walk every Tuesday morning.
Yeah, it's all
You
we
know what I
do.
mean? Like,
talk business.
yeah,
we don't
we-
hang
we
out like
talk-
we're friends anymore.
Yeah, I know it's all business, but there's something to be said for that relaxed atmosphere and being able to plan and collaborate, behind the scenes or whatever in IRL. Like you mentioned, yes, that's my first time meeting Ren. I've collabed with Ren a lot, and I thought I was gonna like Ren when I met him. I didn't think I'd be like, dude, this is one of my most favorite people I've ever met in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is such a joy to be around, and I knew he would be, but not to that extent. He's such an unbelievable joy to be around. And I'm like, and it's just going to be a few days and then off we go.
Mm-hmm.
And then I start thinking, well, is it so wonderful because it's only a few days? Because I sure as heck wouldn't want us to get sick of each other. You know, that would be awful. But I don't
That's
think
I think
true,
there's
but-
a sweet spot, but I
Yeah.
think we do need a little longer.
Yeah. Oh, 100% agreed.
Next year, at least full 7 days, maybe.
Yeah.
Full 7 days.
I also think next year maybe a day earlier as well to prepare for the like if we did an event again, like we need a day to prepare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Maybe it's just because I fly in so late, but like I got in
yeah,
super late that
you
night
did.
and just like hit the ground running the next day. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
needed a little
Jem,
more
you
downtime.
needed another day. You needed another day. I was so worried about you, and you obviously you were a complete champ. But I'm like, all that travel
Yeah.
to get in this late, and just to have to get to work the next day, like that's not. You need another. You definitely need.
Yeah,
another
we got
day.
in early enough that Skiz and I messed around. We went to Guitar Center and messed around.
Yeah,
I know.
I didn't really have that.
Yeah. Hey, let me borrow your bow real quick.
My what?
Your bow, if you have it
Okay.
on you. I'll give it right back. You
Okay.
can just one. Do I have an arrow? Yeah, one arrow. I assume that this is
Infinity, yes. I'm not Jem.
I have an infinity bow this season.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's almost
Alright.
broken.
How can I not take these shots? This
Oh,
is
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like
Let's
too
see.
much
Let's see if
fun.
you get it.
They're moving targets too.
Okay, good luck. While you're doing that, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Snoogans! Oh,
Bad.
it's bad. Oh, he
Bad.
moved. Well, it was a miss. It wasn't bad. And that was bad. Now I'm just
Bad.
embarrassed. Yeah. Ow! You know that one was close. Oh, this watches. I can't believe they're moving. Oh! Come on. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Come on. Why are they moving so much? Oh, baby! You can clearly tell that was the first shot.
Good job.
Aim everywhere. That guy's standing still and I missed him, but watch this, Gem. Look at that.
Good job.
Good shot. This idiot down here. What's up?
Did you get him?
Jemmy! I got him.
Hmm.
Nice. Can we talk about some of the events that we did during the weekend? What was your favorite thing out of all of the different segments? Hermit
know
Master,
what?
Gem?
Yeah.
You know
Skiz?
what, Gem? Can I say something? I gotta say this.
I think you're
as the-
going to anyway, so I don't know.
I'm
why.
going to. You as
Yeah, why
hold on.
ask?
I'm saying this when you have to watch the video of during the Permit Masters when Martin asked me to come drum for his show. You have to watch it for no other reason other than Jem's face during that segment. Jem, I got to tell you, it's the cutest thing in the world because you seem to really be enjoying what me and Martin were doing, and her mouth is like open, and she's just like with glee, and then all of a sudden, dude, she just starts dancing like I mean, no warning, just starts bobbing the head and dancing. You got to go watch that clip. It's so funny, man.
You guys did a great job.
I was so mad when I saw that Skiz got a drum and I was given a keyboard. And I'm like, why was I given this keyboard? I don't play keyboard.
That is so odd.
I had no idea what was going on. I was literally in the lunchroom and I was talking to like Zed about how Hot Ones was gonna work. We're trying to figure it out. And next thing I know, Green's like, hey, we need you in here. And he just grabs me, pulls me into the room, and he's like, here, sit with Cub. He needs help writing his lyrics or whatever. And I was like, what? I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I start helping him, and then gives me the keyboard, and I'm all, what do I do with this? Like, I don't know how to play music.
Yeah,
It was so terrible.
you got the short stick on that one, dude. That sucked.
It was so bad.
I was in the cafe and somebody said, hey, Martin is requesting you. And I said, okay. So I go in there and he's like, I want you to drum for my thing. I'm like, okay, no sweat. And he hands me a Minecraft sword and a Minecraft pickaxe. And I'm like, I got drumsticks. And he's like, no, this is funnier. I'm like, okay, no problem. So we did it with that and we drummed on the cooler and we had like a maybe 20 seconds to brief and then we were live. It was awesome.
And it was amazing. The song that Martin wrote was.
Oh, dude, he was on it, dude.
He's so
got
good. He's so good.
He has good rhythm, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He has really good rhythm. And the thing is, if you think about the end of it where he was chanting GFG, think about the beat he was coming in on. He wasn't even coming in on the downbeat, which is the typical instinct for, you know what I mean? And he was he had naturally good rhythm, and it just kind of pieced together nicely.
Okay, I'll tell you what my favorite part was, and it wasn't even one of the full-blown segments. It was a milestone. The tortilla slap challenge. Dude, I love Jimmy, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't acting like I loved Jimmy that day. I
Yeah,
smacked
yeah.
him so hard. I felt
did, you
terrible.
really did.
I smacked him so hard. The camera didn't show. Afterwards, I did give Jimmy a hug to make sure we were good. The camera
Yeah.
panned away, so nobody saw that. But oh my gosh, one of the tortillas broke and almost hit Jem across the room.
I saw that, dude.
That was really funny.
Dude,
It ripped out of my
Grian-
hand after the slap and went flying.
Grian smacked me so hard it pressurized my left eardrum, and I got like a ring. He created like a suction around my left ear, and it like went.
And then there was a slap that I took. The hardest slap of the day that I took was not what I was expecting.
was
Skiz.
Yeah. I came in. You were competing with I think Jiggles, right? And I came in to pretend that I was gonna count it off for you guys for Rochambeau, and I'm all rock, and I just smacked you.
Dude, that was a clean hit for being like a backhand out of nowhere. You got the whole left side of my face.
I was worried. It was a total sucker slap. That's right.
Dude.
I was so worried that I don't know if you noticed, but before I did that, I did a quick little measurement with my arm because I was just like, I'm never gonna forgive myself if he catches some knuckle on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I just made sure there's no way that I'm gonna allow that to happen. So I was like, I would rather miss all entirely, you know what I mean, rather than hit you with one of my knuckles. And so luckily it was just all tortilla.
You did it. It was clean.
Did you not spit your water out? That's a shock like that is supposed
Dude,
to get it done.
I had it locked in those cheeks. Those like a vault locked down. That water's going nowhere. You put me in a competition, man.
Can I just say, I'm gonna leave it. All right. Well, all right. Let's start looking forward to the next one.
Yeah.
Can we go in a month?
See, that just makes me want to make it happen. I love that Jem shares my delusion that maybe living in a neighborhood is not off the table
I
entirely.
greatly share that delusion.
Yeah.
I don't just share it. I've been living in it. I just didn't know that you were also here with me.
Oh, I'm there. I'm absolutely
It was a
there.
fantastic time.
We're
I
like-
was
like an
literally
actual
trying to
hermit
figure out
neighborhood.
if we could actually make that happen and how much money I would have if I sold this house to potentially make it happen.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
That would just be so
Hermit
I
town.
would just be so happy. I think I stood on the dock in the house and proclaimed that this is probably the happiest I've ever been in my life and ever will be again. And I think I was
Ugh.
correct.
That
It
is
was-
that is
it was
very,
so
very
amazing.
touching. That's very touching.
You know, that's the thing, right? Think about the whole thing, right? We gotta do something for a great cause. Like, what happened? Whatever it ended up, $843,000 raised, and it's a lot of carts going to be put in hospitals around the world. It's going to make a lot of kids happy. It's fantastic. We at the same time produced a really fun show, 20 hours of content. That was just amazing. Almost every second was just amazing content. So people got to be entertained as well. And we had a good time doing it. It was super fun. I was like smiling and laughing myself the whole weekend, as stressful as it was. And then after that, we get to go just hang out and just remember how great friends we all are and just have a good time, recharge, and stay in the coolest place ever, the most amazing house, most on a lake, and do fun stuff. I mean, it was like the greatest thing ever. So yeah,
it really
very,
was.
very, very,
That-
very happy.
The porch area, you saw that picture I posted where all those chairs were side by side, and I took a picture of everybody, down the line, if you will.
So cool.
That moment, I'm a huge people watcher. I like to just observe people, and I was enjoying just staying quiet and listening to all the different conversations happening at once. You know what I mean? Just like everybody was engaged in some kind of conversation with the person next to
I
them.
wasn't there for that. Where was I in that?
I don't know. I don't know. There definitely wasn't 18 seats there, so there was only going to fit like, what was it?
The picture you sent me, was pizza night. So it was the first night we were there, and everybody was everybody had a piece of pizza. Oh, you were already in the hot tub.
It was hot tub time.
Straight to the hot tub. Skiz is so funny. Can I tell him about hot tub time? You and Mrs. Skiz.
You sure?
So Skiz and Mrs. Skiz, they actually own their own hot tub, and they have it in their backyard, and they love it. And it's their hot tub. It's for them. And we were at this house, and there was people in the hot tub, and I was like, "You gonna get in the hot tub?" And they're like, "Whoa, no, way too many toes in that hot tub." They refused to get in the hot tub because they are used to having a hot tub to themselves, and there was too many people in it.
It's not. It's kind of okay. So there's a couple reasons.
Spoiler.
First of all, there were
In
so
his
many.
defense, I only got in on the first night.
So there were so many people in that hot tub. Their water was spilling over the side.
It was.
And I was and so Mrs. Skiz, who takes care of our hot tub here, she does a great job. She knew that she wasn't going to go in the hot tub, and she's like watching everybody, and she's all, "I'm gonna have to put more water in that tomorrow." Like she was just went into hot tub maintenance mode. And she literally, we actually the next day we undid it. We checked the water level, and we were actually looking for strips to check the chemicals and stuff. But we're like, no, they're not gonna want us to mess with that. But for the most part, dude, she was just like, that is just way too many people. But so that was one thing. But the other thing was, you guys we're very. Mrs. Skiz and I are very lucky to have our own hot tub. So why would we take space in this one when you guys are enjoying it? It was kind of one of those things too. You know what I mean?
That's fair. They just said
It was
there
a
was
nice
too many
hot tub,
toes.
though.
There was too many toes in the
That
hot
was a
tub.
lot of toes, a lot of people.
Zed wanted to play a toe game as well.
So
It was
many
great.
toes. Zedif was making games, trying to make games where with toes. I don't understand the game, but
And that's going right into the
I'm not
blooper
going to
reel.
elaborate on that any further. That's it. That's all you get.
I have now officially captured that for the blooper reel. That's just
oh my gosh, such a good time. Oh my, I was laughing and smiling the whole weekend. My cheeks hurt.
I don't think I stopped smiling. And now I've
No.
stopped smiling now that I'm home. And I'd like to get back to it again. Can we get back to it again? We're going to get, as soon as Impulse, you stop streaming, you call in the group chat, okay? We're getting it booked.
Okay.
huge.
Yeah, no,
And I'll
I've
start-
been looking over. I see in the chat going on. We will.
And Jem,
We'll
Jem, I'll
make
start
something
looking.
great.
Let's,
Start looking
genuinely,
for
you should call the group chat and we
neighborhood.
should talk about it.
Plans are already changing in my head for
I'm
the
gonna
next,
start looking
the
for a
next thing.
neighborhood. Do we want a lake in our neighborhood? What's
yeah,
important?
I think
Yes,
there's
the lake
really
was
cheap
awesome.
land here in Canada, actually. So, you know.
I mean, I've always like envisioned, living on a beach on the ocean and having the waves come in. But after the lake, I was like, you know what? I could settle for lake.
That was a good lake.
Yeah, I missed the
was.
waves, but I could settle for lake. I woke up in the morning, and the lake was glass. Not a single ripple in the entire lake. And I took a picture, and literally, you can turn the picture upside down. You don't know which side is which. It's insane.
Yep.
I would go out there at 6:30 in the morning and just sit in a chair at the edge of the lake and just look out over the lake, and it was so peaceful. Listen to all the birds. Jem was it you that had the app on your phone for the birds?
Yeah. there's
Jem
a
has an
Merlin
app on her phone that tells us what birds were which. That was cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That was so much fun.
God, I'm so sad. This is not helping.
I know. We're here
I
reminiscing.
thought it would help, but it's not helping. I just want to cry and book a flight.
Is the app called Merlin?
It is, yeah.
It is. Cat has the app. Okay.
I think it's pretty popular.
I'm gonna have to get that. That was cool. Like there's a bird going by and Jem just holds her phone up and she's all, "Oh, it's this." It's like, what? Oh, so much fun. I'd jump in that lake again right now.
I want to get in again so I can see if I can last more than 4 seconds. Like that was just so. I had these. I'm like, all right, I'm getting in. I'm gonna spend some time with my buddies. And I was
Skiz,
like,
you should tell the actual
out.
story of you getting in. Because you were like the pillar holding up the last stragglers that didn't want to get in.
so we talked about this
was
earlier.
weird.
It was
weird how that went down.
I didn't know. A lot of people were going in. I was like, I'm not going in. Grian's like, I'm not going in either. And Tango's like, I'm not going in there. And I'm like, dude, I've been in freezing water before. I'm not going to. But then I'm watching, and there's my buddy Impulse and Martin and Zed. And I think Jem, you were in the water at the time. And I'm like, okay, that looks like they're all hanging out in the water. This sounds fun. And I go, gosh darn it. And I just like take my shirt off and I'm like, I'm getting in. And as soon as I start going down the ladder, Grian's like, oh, me too. And he just jumps in. And then Tango goes stomping off. Because he's like, I guess I gotta do it too.
Tango
Well, I guess I'll go get my suit on. Fine.
He
Jeez.
genuinely stomped and sulked.
It was so funny
was
watching
so
Tango.
mad and he
He
jumped in.
literally
He did that most
stomped
epic
off the
jump though. When he
dock.
came back, he ran.
He did. He ran in. It was awesome.
He didn't
But
stay
I-
long.
But I told myself, I've been in cold water before. I don't like it, but I'm just going to get in and just suffer through it and get used to it. I got in and everything in my body said, get out of this water right now. You're going to be dead in seconds. That's what it felt like. And it took all my power. I was trying to like yell and I couldn't even yell. Like my lungs were just collapsing in on themselves or something. And I was able to finally get to the ladder and get out. Oh, I couldn't get out fast enough, dude.
You weren't the only one. You weren't the only one that jumped in and got
I
out
got it
immediately.
pretty fast.
Joe also.
got out
Joe
fast.
didn't like being in there. He got out immediately. Green got out pretty fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
preferred
Green-
like the paddleboard. Like getting splashed and stuff is better than being in there.
Yeah.
We
that was-
paddleboarded across the entire lake.
I
That
got
was
the
cool.
passenger princess because there was 3
Yeah.
paddles and 4 people.
Yeah. Yeah. That was really awesome.
It was so good.
I think I got tired by the end. I gave you my paddle, didn't I?
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
take your paddle up by
Yeah.
you, but me and Impulse were in the middle. Grian and Zed, was it? That were the other ends.
The lake was about
all
a
the way across. It
mile.
was far.
It was about half a mile wide, I think. I think we looked it
Yeah,
up. It was about half a
probably
mile
like
wide.
a kilometer, right?
Yeah. So it was. I mean, it was far to go
Pretty
down
far.
and back on a paddleboard. That's a long way on a paddleboard. And Martin tried to swim it. Crazy.
It can be.
Martin didn't try. He did.
He made it
Well, not
almost
he made it
all
out
the way.
halfway. He swam about a quarter mile.
That was
which
scary.
Is an extremely big deal.
Yeah.
In
Actually-
very cold water.
Yes, and I was. Yeah, I did not like that.
That was
I didn't
scary.
like, he had no life vest on. It's freezing water, but not. It was more
We
than
had a
that, right?
paddleboard
Like,
team on standby though.
yeah, but the problem like is, and I just get protect. You know me, dude. I get protective, but there were boats out
Here's
there
his
every
dad.
once in a while. Yeah, there's boats out there like with motors, and they're not looking for a head bobbing in the water. You know what I mean? They're not looking for that. That's why when you go like skiing and somebody dips over, there's somebody on the boat who's charged with
Yeah, I got
holding
the
up a
red
big
flag.
red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, if a boat goes by, they're not going to be looking for a floating head in this giant body of water, but it was fine. There was nothing to worry about.
Yeah, actually, I mean, there wasn't a lot of people out on the lake.
Luckily,
it wasn't quite
wasn't
the time of year.
really swimming or boating season, so
Right.
we
Yeah,
kind of had the
exactly,
lake to
yeah.
ourselves, like a bunch of crazy people.
Yeah. Everybody who lives there is like, these people are lunatics. That
Yeah.
water is freezing.
I
The
don't.
water's
think
like
there's-
10 degrees Celsius. They're like not getting in
It was
there.
5.5 degrees Celsius. We looked it up.
Really?
It was 5.5 degrees. Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty cold. It was pretty cold.
What was it in Fahrenheit?
42,
And what is your plunge at?
55. So it was over 10 degrees colder than my plunge. Yeah. Yeah. When I reached in, I touched the water. I'm like, oh, this is a few degrees colder than my cold plunge at home. And I thought it was just a few degrees, and I thought it'd be fine. And then I jumped in, and it really felt like somebody
No, it
gut
was
punched
cold.
me because I came to the surface of the water after my first dive in, and I was like, I couldn't breathe, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
it's a little colder than my cold plunge.
I'm proud of us, though. We all swam in that. Pretty
Yeah.
much, anyways. Like, everybody who wanted to got in that water.
Yeah, I
Even though
dove
it
in
was
head
cold.
first. I dove straight in. I had to come up, and then I was like, "Oh my gosh, that was rough." And we were doing that salmon thing. What was that? You saw that, Jem, right? Where we were running off the paddleboard and
Impulse did the most epic salmon jump ever. Everybody else was pathetic in comparison.
What's a salmon jump?
You jump and you wiggle your body like a flopping fish as you fall into the water, and Impulse did like 4 flops before he hit the water. He got so much length. It was crazy.
I can totally see that. That's amazing.
I wish we were filming. If I knew he was gonna do that good of a job, I would have went to get my phone.
I wish someone was filming too, because me doing it, I had no idea what I looked like. I just felt like an idiot.
You looked perfect. It looked like Grant was the one suggesting it, and he didn't do half as good as you did.
That's funny, dude. That's
I
good.
get. I know. I come to the surface afterwards, and everyone's like, "Whoa, that was really really good. I'm like, I don't know what I did different, but okay.
All right, I got it. I'm gonna grab a bite before my stream. You guys are amazing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm looking
Someday
forward
I'm
to the
gonna
next
finish
thing.
this building.
Yeah.
Someday.
Not today,
Love
though.
you
'cause I'm
guys.
gonna
Not
distract
today.
you.
Bye. Oh. All right, Gem. We're gonna do it. So things are changing. 6 months or
I
so.
am so sad, so deep in my soul that I need to book a flight.
That's
please.
awesome. Okay. All right. I had this great idea on what was coming up next, and then it sounded like it wasn't going to be as popular, so then I downgraded my idea, and now it's time to upgrade my idea.
I need you to not just put your idea back to what it was. I need you to upgrade your idea.
up higher.
Upgrade the idea, because we got a lot more people interested now, sir.
Yes. All right. Oh, I'm ecstatic. And it's not that far away. I mean, too far, but it's not that far away. We'll blink. It'll be time. Okay. Nice. I'm excited now. Because you're not the only one.
See,
that just had to
Jimmy's
change their mind.
interested.
Jimmy, come please.
Yes, Jimmy.
Okay. Oh, Jimmy, I miss you. He was so fun to be around. Oh, he's just a ball of light.
I love
Okay.
Jimmy. I
Yes,
love
Jimmy must
Jimmy's
come.
girlfriend.
Yeah. I will never forget my Walmart experience with Kirsty. I will never forget
Kirsty's
it.
amazing. Kirsty's my favorite human, I think.
She just, I've never met anybody that just absolutely loves everything. And that is such a ray of light, you know? It was such a ray of light. I had to stop
She's
her.
so
she wanted to buy
great.
she wanted to buy everything. And I had to be like, Kirsty, you don't have room in your suitcase. I had to be the voice of reason. Kirsty, you don't have room in your suitcase for that. Put that down. But I love this.
so
Oh, she's so
great.
cute. It was fun. It was so much fun walking through Walmart. Oh, gotta do it again. I know Jimmy says it will save me. I know. She would have bought like 10 more things than she ended up buying. I know she ended up buying stuff still, okay? But she bought less than she was gonna. Trust me. I talked her out of a few things. She's like, but Ren has extra room in his suitcase. And I'm like, no, you can't just start filling other people's suitcases, okay?
You could just start shipping stuff to her next, like you're shipping me my jacket.
Seriously, that's going to be me next time. Just having to come home and ship everybody's stuff that they bought. Hey, Scar's on. Nice. Hope Scar recovered all right. Scar, I think we did a good job of making sure Scar had enough downtime during the event. I mean, Scar was at the helm, you know? He was behind the command center there station and really running the show. And that was a lot. But he did fantastic. He did such a good job.
So awesome.
I've been watching back.
Unbelievably awesome.
Have you been watching back any of the streams
I
at all?
watched a little bit, yeah. I can't watch too much of it because it hurts my heart.
Oh, I know. There's so many good segments though. So many good segments. I'm looking forward to like being back and playing video games with you guys though too. You know, like maybe we could do that tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow, and we need to play Phasmo too this week, please.
How about we do both? Yeah. Let's do both.
I'm
We'll
so
play video games this week. I thought I was gonna play a video game this morning, but I think I've been standing in the same spot for like 2 hours, so, which is absolutely fine. I'm not complaining.
Sorry.
It's better than you know. I was just gonna be play some blocks and like Manica and stuff, and you were gonna yell at me about like Manica and how I build. And so this worked out better for me, you know.
Right.
I am gonna finish this building though. I think today. I'll after I get some lunch, we'll talk. We'll make a group call, and while we're on the group call talking about the next thing that we're gonna do together, I'll be building. I can multitask that.
Okay.
And then everybody's like, stream it.
No.
But that'll be good. Oh, see now I'm gonna get all excited, and then the next couple months are gonna go by so slow, waiting for it to come.
Genuinely.
We're gonna do it up though. Now
might
I
have
know.
to go again in the spring.
Dude, it's gonna be
somewhere.
so nice.
You should too. Why don't you
Do what? What's happening?
go as well in the spring?
What's in the spring?
No, more events.
Oh, more events. Okay, isn't it spring now?
It's beginning of summer.
Ah, okay. I'm like, what season is it? It's spring now.
Is it spring? It's snowing out right now for me.
Is it
so-
really? I was in my swimming pool yesterday.
I think it might be contributing to my current depression about being back, is that we had such good weather, and it's snow. Imagine coming home, you have no friends, there's nobody here because you live in the middle of nowhere in Newfoundland. Your car's been broken into, and it's snowing.
You're breaking my
I
heart,
feel like
Jim.
I'd just get on a plane again, honestly, and
You're
try
breaking my
again next time. I'll just try again next time.
I
It's
came
fine.
home and the weather was really good, and I went in my swimming pool last night.
Yeah, brag about it, why don't you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. But you're right. We did have the most fantastic weather. I've been to Seattle before, and it was not like that. It was raining every day. It was normal Seattle weather. This time, it's like this. The weather gods blessed us. Like, we had the most fantastic weather Seattle has ever
It was
seen
20
for a
degrees
whole
Celsius,
week.
like every day.
Yeah, it was like so beautiful every single day. We went on a hike. Jem led us on a hike, and it definitely wasn't uphill both ways. I don't know how that works, but it did. Jem, I don't know how you picked a hike where it was down and back, and yet it was uphill both ways.
It wasn't uphill both ways. You guys are just weak. I don't
So
know,
funny.
dude.
It was so funny. We're like so far into this hike, and we've been going at an incline for like ever. And we're like, when does the incline stop? Because at some point, it should stop, right? Like, if we're gonna go back,
It did stop. The whole
felt like-
way back
it felt like it was,
was
never gonna stop.
downhill.
Yeah, but we were more than halfway somehow, and it was still going uphill. There's
No, it
Scar.
worked.
Hi, Scar.
What was Impulse Week about?
The hike. I made them do a hike, and they were complaining about the uphill, Scar.
I
They're
wasn't
so
the
weak.
one doing most of the complaining. It wasn't me, but it did feel like the going up was never gonna stop.
It
Jim,
did
they
stop
live in the desert. It's
at
flat.
about the halfway point. It
I'm
stopped.
used
They're
to a
not used to the
treadmill.
inclines.
I do treadmills, okay?
I just
Going
bunch of
uphill was.
complainers. I did a
was
short
not-
hike. I wanted to do a nice hike. I wanted to see views. I wanted to see mountains. I wanted to do trees. I compromised on a very short hike for these weaklings,
That was a short hike.
and they still complained the whole time.
That was still like 2 miles, 2.5.
It'll be longer and flat ground.
It was an hour.
It was an hour.
We did crush.
An
it.
hour uphill.
We did crush the
That was
hike.
the lift.
Yeah,
It was great.
yeah. How you feeling,
You guys
Scar?
are a bunch of
you
weaklings,
recovered?
and next time I'm going on a long one.
Going on a long one. Yep. Going good. Yeah.
Feeling good. Nice.
When's the next one, boys?
Everyone's
Next
asking
year.
when the next one is because
I'm so sad, Scar. I need it to be now.
there's a Jason.
Yeah,
Momoa
I
jacket
didn't even
one
get
as
to go
well.
to the mansion, so I was sitting here all alone. I had to put that sad gif in there of me playing with a frisbee by myself.
Oh, that was sad. That was sad. The gif of one person playing frisbee by themselves, and that's how Scar felt after we left.
That's how, dude, I logged out of the server and there was like nobody on. I just kind of just flew around and logged off.
That's another thing. Lesson learned. That was another thing we learned this year. We're gonna
What?
make sure that there'll be some Scar time
Some
after the
Scar
event's
time.
over. That was one thing. We said it. We said it. We will make sure that we figure out how to get more Scar time post event.
Scar- That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when's the next one? Go to Epic Universe.
Scar. you wanna do a little trip to Florida, Scar?
Have you seen Epic Universe? Come on, there's the monsters ride there. There's the
Well, there was the Mario Kart one I've been seeing.
yeah, Mario Kart. Yeah,
Dude, that looks sick. I want to go on
Yeah,
a Mario
that-
Kart ride.
it looks cool.
I'll go there for sure. That's what it's called, Epic Universe.
Yeah,
And that's what
But I wanna
Universal
see it. I wanna
Studios
see-
in Orlando, or where is it?
yeah, it's their new park.
Ooh.
It's brand new. It's the first
That
new
sounds
park in
awesome.
America since 2001.
Can we go to the Kennedy Space
Or
Center
wait,
too?
that's wrong.
I really like the Kennedy
Yeah,
Space
yeah.
Center.
I haven't been there since I was a young lad.
Ooh man, Cub will come. He likes space.
Jem,
Mm-hmm.
you and I have become British, by the way.
I know.
What have you done? How?
We just accidentally say British things all the time.
Yeah, hit me with what?
I'm okay with it. I like it. I'm gonna move to England. I decided.
What you guys have been saying?
I don't
British
know.
style.
They just say it on Twitter. They say things on Twitter. You get too deep in Twitter, it gets scary.
I got too deep in Tumblr. I had to back off.
Ooh.
I started going
Never
down
ventured
a
there.
little. Jem saw it happen. Jem was helping me with Tumblr, and I started going down, and she's like, "Nope, stop. You got to do a filter for that one."
Uh-oh.
I got a little too deep.
Seriously, you guys, you want to be on the Tumblr, but you don't want to be on the Tumblr because you don't have the right attitude about the Tumblr. If you're gonna be on the Tumblr, you're gonna see the fandom stuff, and then you gotta be okay with seeing the fandom stuff. If you're not okay with seeing the fandom stuff, then you gotta let me set up your Tumblr. I'm personally okay with it all. I don't really care.
Like the shipping and stuff.
Oh, do they get into like
AU? What do they call
the
it?
rates
AU?
on shipping these days? It's
What's
just
AU
crazy.
stand for?
Just alternate universe.
Alternate universe. Okay. Some of the alternate universe, I read some of those things. They're actually pretty cool.
You shouldn't say that out loud.
Oh, my bad. I'm not supposed to be there. Sorry. Safe place for you guys. I'm back out. I'm out. I didn't.
I never ventured to Tumblr.
Reddit was slow. Okay. If Reddit's gonna be slow, I need an outlet for
I
reading
think
stuff
Tumblr's
about
fine. You
myself.
just have to have the correct mindset. And you also shouldn't be talking about it on stream
Yeah,
because
my
it
bad.
freaks them out and then they start being weird. Tumblr's much better when they're just normal.
there was plenty of normal stuff. I just you can't go down the rabbit holes. I learned. And then people take screenshots of me when I'm standing weird.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Oh wait, we can't tell them about this. There was a Tumblr post that was pointing out all of the times that Impulse stood, and yeah, they were
I
pretty
stand
princess
so
Impulse.
macho. What are you talking about?
I'm so confused.
I
Can I
literally had to work on my stance before Sunday because I saw something Saturday
It's
night
very
and I was like,
cute.
oh.
It's very cute.
Can I
was a
see
pretty
a
princess.
photo?
Here, I'll bring it up again. Do you have my stream
I want
open?
to see it.
I'll find it again.
Can I just say real quick while he's doing that? Impulse really swole now. He looks like he could pick up an ox. I really noticed it. Like Impulse, I see those guns. I was like, this man could pick up an ox. If I fell on the ground, Impulse one hand could pick me up.
Thanks.
Oh my god! I just pull up your stream.
Yeah.
Except there's an ad, so I see it up in the little tiny box
Oh,
at the
shoot.
top. So it's even
Come on,
funnier. Oh, there it
ads.
is. Little princess.
Tumblr's so good though, because you just get to see funny stuff like that, and you don't have to scroll through all the politics and crap that's on like X
So
True.
bad,
and
Joe.
Reddit and is dead. It's just nice. I like seeing the fandom at its purest form. Please don't ruin it by telling them that you're on there.
Okay. Nah, I was just on there because I was excited about the event. There was so many things being posted and stuff. I wanted to see everything that was being said about how people thought about the weekend and favorite clips and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to see it all, so I dipped into Tumblr just a little bit. Just dip my toes in, just a little bit. I'm back out. I'm fine. I'll be all right.
Was it nice?
It was all right.
'Cause it feels
Yeah.
like Reddit. They just nitpick the smallest things. Like,
I don't find the Tumblr to be nitpicky at all.
Hmm.
They're more like a celebration of the fandom, whereas the Reddit is like hates us a little bit, low key.
a little. There's a little there. There's a little there. There's an enjoyment of nitpicking. They find the nitpicking more fun, and then and Twitter, they're just confused over there. They don't know what's going on.
Tumblr definitely doesn't nitpick half of it. Every now and then I'll come across a person who's like a bit odd, but you could just block that one person and normally it goes away.
I didn't understand Tumblr about because you can't see when something was posted, at least not on just the scrolling through. It seemed like I didn't see anything that was like this was posted X amount of hours ago, and I'm used to that, so that felt weird to me. And I didn't quite understand how like replies and stuff work. There's something about notes, and then I click on that, and it got weird. And I don't know.
I can teach you. I can teach you
I
that.
didn't
I didn't think
understand
you
it.
were going to be getting into it. It's like actually posting.
Boomer when it comes to Tumblr, so I think I'm okay. Next time we hang out, you can help me with my.
And I think you should
filters.
just pretend that you don't use it. 'Cause
Yeah,
the
just
system's
I'm not
less.
gonna get on there ever again. Say what you want. Uh-oh. Am I still here?
Oh, stream.
What happened?
Uh-oh, stream.
What happened?
Okay. All right. Am I back? I'm froze. Hello? You guys
This
hear
is
me?
right in time for you to raid the next two dads soon, and then start
Yeah.
making plans.
It's all frozen up. Stream completely broke.
Yeah, you are frozen still. Camera froze.
Is it just my camera that's froze?
Yeah, your camera's gone. On a great image of you as well. At least
Great
you're
image
smiling.
of me.
You're smiling at least.
What happens if I go? Oh, come on. Okay.
It's a nice photo. It's a nice screenshot.
No, is it terrible?
I don't
It's
mind
not
it. Well, it's a little
bad.
blurry, but you know, you're in motion.
Come on, man. Why?
Now, I just have to say something. Well, I think your chat can hear this. Just we can't see
Yeah,
you.
they can hear me, I think. Right?
I say we made more money this year than last year, and I have a reason for that.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay, I forgot what I was gonna say, and then it came back to me. It was like a micro loss of thought for a second. Last year we got a $50,000 donation with a match, so it was $100,000. And this year we had a significantly more small donations, which I think is a win. Oh, we lost the camera entirely.
I just
Nope,
reset
it's
it.
back.
I think I'm good now. Okay.
So,
Had to
so this
reset.
time it was significantly more smaller donations. Like, you know, and I think that's a win because it's more of like the community coming together than just one large, massive donation.
Absolutely. And the auction items are so good. Like, I felt like the auction items were even better this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then you're holding on to one that people are
Oh my
excited
God,
about.
he brought up the pink jacket.
I
thought
can't
we were
help
going
it.
to get 5 minutes without being here about the pink jacket.
No, because people were asking me in my stream what happened to the jacket, and I told them it just kind of
You know how
disappeared.
hounded I've
for a
been over
little.
that pink jacket?
It
Oh my
disappeared,
God.
so we're holding on to it. So
Grian
next-
said that we didn't cross we didn't beat last year because of the pink jacket.
Yeah, we
I'm like,
would
oh
have
my
beat.
God.
We would have beat last year's total had it not been for that pink jacket missing.
Oh my God! I looked for that pink jacket for like 3 hours. It got put back in that conference room, like behind the door where I had some of my stuff from like day one, and it didn't get put on the auction. But then I thought, oh, it's like I'll just save it till next year. But then everybody's like, no, and I'm like, oh, God, this jacket. It's the bane of my existence.
Did we sign that jacket? Because I signed so many things I don't remember.
Well, I could go look.
I think we did.
I'm pretty sure we signed it.
I feel
Okay,
like we
it's
all
signed-
signed
okay.
that jacket. Yeah. So it's a replica of the jacket that Jason Momoa wore in the
Yes.
Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
Is what we're talking about for everybody.
Yeah.
And it was going to be up on auction. We had signed it and stuff, and then it just got moved, and we
Dude,
lost it.
I got like
for a
4
while.
texts from my mom asking where the jacket was, and I was looking. I looked everywhere. I looked in the hallways. I looked everywhere, and then I was like, I just gave up on hope. I just thought it was gone.
Yeah.
And then we found it in the
Next year.
back.
So we have it. We're gonna hold on for it next year. It make it even more special. Everyone's gonna think about it for a full year.
I'll wear it. I'll wear it again. I'll wear it for MCC next week.
Nice.
No, I actually can't. The only person who can really wear that jacket is Tango. Did you see him wear it? Looked
No.
really good.
It fit him.
Dude, if I put that on, like the sleeves like go up to my elbows. Tango? It like fit him really well. It like really suited him.
If he tried it on, why did no one take a picture? Why is there? I need
don't
a
know.
picture. of
It was
this.
really quick, but I gotta say
Okay.
the Tango did look. There he is, right there. The
Next-
jacket called to him.
Next year, before it goes on auction, we take a picture of Tango wearing it. Maybe that's
Yes,
the auction
100%.
picture. He models it for the auction. Yes.
Yes, that's
Okay,
a good
done deal.
idea.
Done deal. We're making a list of like things we want to do better and stuff for next year, right? Put that on the list. Tango
exactly.
must model all the things. Every item is Tango holding that item in the picture. Martin has a photo of it. Oh yes. Okay. We got to see this. This has to get circulated. That's it. I'm checking Tumblr right now.
Oh no,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Jimmy's going in.
I'm just kidding.
You got too many buildings. I couldn't find you guys.
Couldn't figure out which one we were hanging out in.
No, I'm like flying around all lost. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
So I want to say, I was very, very fashionable in that jacket, and I believe there is a picture. There is a picture, I think.
Yeah, we
God,
found
I
out
have a picture.
Martin might have one. So
Yeah.
we got to dig that one up. Why he hasn't
Oh,
posted it?
It fit
on
him
our
well.
wait a minute.
Like it.
Oh no, I'm streaming on Zed's channel.
What?
What?
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Because when Zed was here. Hey, Zed,
Chat, how you guys doing?
listen, hey Zed.
Wait,
This
what
Zed-
channel?
Zed, this VOD's on me. All right, you can have this one.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh,
That's so funny.
Are you on YouTube?
Well,
I have no idea what's happening.
just knocking the
did-
dust off that for him.
We
you know?
did.
Been gone for a
I
week.
don't know what to do. Okay, I got to stop the stream. Hold on.
Bye,
Be right back.
YouTube.
Wait, I wanted to see. Oh.
Tango's a YouTube streamer now.
Poor Zed.
One
All right. Stop
funny.
stream. I'll be right back, guys.
Hi, Tango.
Oh my god.
Okay, that was awkward.
That's funny.
That's genuinely hilarious.
Stream, and I had
Oh.
no idea this. You're just like you're on.
Thanks
you're
for
on Zed, 'cause-
reminding me. I have what did we? I have a computer too that we use for the couch stream that I need to check next time to make
Yeah,
sure it
I
doesn't
forgot
stream
because
to the
we
wrong
went to
place.
we went to Restream IO
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
So I'll just stream on all 4 channels at once on accident. Whoops.
Yep. Oh no.
That's so funny. I'm really good that you noticed. You're like, man, my chat's really quiet from me being live. What's happening here?
Let's
That's
see.
hilarious,
dude.
Zed's just gonna freak out. Because that's gonna
He will.
auto-publish too. That's gonna be on his channel, like
Yeah.
auto-published,
Oh
right?
yeah, it's already there. It's already live.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
That's hilarious.
It
Everybody
should be.
everybody go comment on the video before Zed takes it
Go
down.
on.
Everyone be like, Zed, you look so handsome. How do you do it? Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah.
Said put the pink jacket on again.
How do I don't know what's happening with
Is
anything.
it under the live section? Oh, it
Look
is.
at-
Oh, it is. Look, it's even Tango's graphics.
We're gone for a week and we just can't stream properly anymore.
No.
Didn't build anything today. I think I placed like 10 blocks. Got my intro recorded for my next video apparently. That was fun.
That's really funny.
Pearl too, right, Pearl?
Say what now?
You got the intro
What?
recorded for your next video?
Oh yeah, totally. I'm definitely
Nice.
gonna use that.
You're definitely gonna use that.
Totally. It's gonna be the bleepers right at the end, dude.
Oh, so good.
That was an intro. Someone's gonna click on that and just be immediately overstimulated like I was and just go, nope, not today.
That was, yeah. There was 6 of us all doing our intros over top of each other at the same
That
time.
was
I looked over and the red meter, the red bar, and the audio mixer was just peaked the whole time.
Dude, the life series was enough overstimulation for me. Like, now that was another level.
Oh, the Simple Life one,
Yeah.
where you guys are all
The-
just stuck
The
in a
distance seemed like
flat
super
plane.
long and we could just hear everybody from far away.
I wasn't part of that one.
All right, let's see if this
Oh.
works.
Wait, Hippos, you weren't there.
Oh.
No, I was on vacation with the family. Missed it. Missed the
Well,
recording.
that's worth it.
Where's your real family here, Impulse? Jeez.
I
Going
had
up to
planned
some
the trip
family
around it. The
function.
date moved on the
Unbelievable.
recording there. Couldn't help it. That was all right. You're right. I should have made the recording.
You know, we had the Nerf gun battle at the
Yeah,
charity
where
event.
Jimmy used you as a shield. I saw that.
I got 4 people when we came
So
around the
brave,
corner.
Jimmy. So brave.
That was so funny. I told him if I get shot, I'm still a wheeling object. You could use me as cover. I'll just be dead in the chair.
Jimmy's collecting dead bodies off the floor and like holding them up in front of him. Like, come on, man. Oh.
I had a thought about the Nerf guns, but then I forgot. Dang it.
Did we ever do the thing?
Which thing?
The other
bring up the
milestone.
pink
You
jacket, I'm
were
gonna
gonna do the
freak out.
milestone. I don't know if I'm
Oh, the
allowed to say
Hawkeye
it.
archery challenge?
Yeah, did it happen?
No, it didn't happen, but I did shoot the bow at people for a while on the last day.
I was
But
looking
no,
forward to
the
learning
Hawkeye
velocity.
archery challenge.
Ow.
You know, I feel like it's for the best because I didn't have the muscle shirt.
Okay, I'm back and I'm streaming on the right.
You're on the right
platform
channel now?
Everything's great. Yep.
Did you
Hi,
did you
Tango.
notify Zed?
Nope, not yet. Well, let's let him find out. I'm sure there's 70,000 people who already
Let's
told
let
him.
him
you know.
find out naturally.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
Tango
yeah.
accidentally streamed on his channel. I love that. That's fantastic.
Look at everybody. We got so many cool people here.
Yeah, we've been hanging out. We're all sad that
I'm
know.
depressed. I have depression.
I know, Jem. You need so many hugs. I was watching. I feel bad.
That's depression.
it was sad that Jem had to leave at a different time than the rest of us. Like you weren't there in the morning when we were packing up.
I'm so sad.
We didn't get our favorite gem tunes for the car ride.
Yeah.
What are the gem tunes, bro? Probably
Hot Girls.
A Swifty person.
She only listens to Hot Girls.
No, it's not true. It was just the vibe of the weekend. It's
It
not,
was.
I have other tastes. It's
I've never
With all
listened to
those
so much
videos,
Tate
bro,
McRae in
on
my
the
life.
TV.
I made the Hermits listen to Sports Car by Tate McRae an unreasonable amount of times.
Is that a NASCAR guy?
It sounds like it.
It does. I don't know. It just sounds
Tango
so
doesn't know about this because I
NASCAR.
played it on blast while he was napping, but he napped through it, so it was fine.
He napped through
Once
it.
I nap, there's no stopping me.
I'm
Yeah.
so jealous. Tango can just crash anywhere and everywhere. I cannot
Yeah,
do that.
I was
I
out-
walk in the
out
house and
cold.
Tango's just crashed out on the couch, fully crashed out, while there is like music
Tango's asleep,
blasting.
and I'm blasting music through the TV right above his head.
Exactly. It's power. It's a power nap. It
I
was.
don't understand it,
I could picture Tango being a
was
prolific
out.
napper.
dude.
I'm a champion. Nobody naps like me.
Dude.
The
Tango,
best part
that
is I
cake.
had faith that he would be, so I blasted the music anyway, knowing there's a solid chance he's not going to wake up and it's going to be fine.
Oh! Zed's in my channel. Shh! Everyone be quiet. Act normal.
Be cool, man. Be cool. Hi Zed, how you doing? We're just talking about how much we
How's it
missed
going?
you
Totally
and
normal
stuff.
day here on Twitch. How's it going?
I heard Zed's back active again, streaming and
Yeah.
stuff.
You know what? I gotta say, I was happy to see him streaming more.
I got this notification. Zed's live, baby. Let's go.
We had a long talk while he was here about how he needed to stream more, and
Yeah.
he didn't take too kindly to it. So I figured I'd just, take it in my own hands.
Solved.
Yeah, problem solved. Zed.
His channel was a little quiet there. Yeah, just thought we'd wake it up.
So funny, so funny.
Whoopsies. Oh,
All right, I've got audio issues. I need to.
Speaking of Zed, I got my my is that sheep looking at me coin.
I got mine
delivered while I was gone.
Yep.
Got home and got to open that up. That was cool.
You got yours late. I got mine before I left.
I know.
I'm in Australia.
Yeah.
do you
Yeah,
mean you
closer
got it
to
while
the
you were away?
distribution or something. Yeah. Yeah. So Tango, that's how you decided to stream today. You flip a coin, and if it landed on heads, then you
Right.
stream on Zed's channel.
Right. if it's a sheep butt, I stream on Zed's channel. Yeah.
Oh man. That's funny. Did he already remove it? I think he did. People are already looking. Oh, that's
What?
funny.
He removed it?
Ah, now it's under the live tab. He deleted it. It's
Okay.
gone. That's funny. No.
Legendary stream, Zed.
Yeah, he deleted magic. Nothing but
Seriously.
5 minutes of magic. That's funny. Oh. All right. Well, I'm gonna go get some food. I'll pass my people off to you, Tango, since you're streaming. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Send them to
heard
the right
all
place,
kinds of
I hope.
Streaming issues. People telling me my volumes are messed up, my bit rate's messed up.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Scar, what was that?
I blame Zed.
Tango.
Yeah.
That cake looked good that you had.
It was so good. It was a
very
surprise cake too. I was trying to like.
I was
lay
wondering if
low.
that was gonna be surprise cake.
I
Dude,
was trying to put
dude.
it on the lay low.
Dude,
and then
Tango
I got
did not want
busted.
anyone to know it was his
No,
birthday. He
I
was,
was not having it.
Dude.
Yeah.
Just
I
like a
found out on
prolific
Twitter the
napper,
night
I
before.
figured he's a birthday dodger.
dude. He was
Yep,
trying to hide
yep.
it. Tango.
Yeah.
I was going around showing everybody on my phone that it was your birthday the whole day.
Jerk.
Did I not,
Sure.
Jem?
Yeah, it was the first thing we talked about in the morning is that it's your
Yeah.
birthday, and then I
Yeah.
immediately planned how I was going to get to the store without you knowing.
Yep.
It was good. I tried to avoid it all day, but I did appreciate the cake. It was very nice.
It was a good cake.
Guys come out with the candles and singing happy birthday.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Tango's just like, oh, come on.
No.
That cake was really good, though. That was,
It was good, yeah.
fantastic.
That was
cake.
a really good cake.
Wish I was eating it
I
right
honestly
now.
think like Green just wanted to have cake and he just used my birthday as an excuse.
Yeah.
We even
Where
got
did you
it
get the
written
cake?
on. Tango, it is your birthday.
Yeah, that's what it said.
I
Tango.
know.
It is your birthday. Period. That was what the cake said on it.
That was it. That was the extent of it.
the
No further
period, like,
decorations, no
there was-
elaborating, nothing.
All I know is that the discussion with the person at the store said, no, there needs to be a period at the end. Make sure you get the period.
That was
It's so
really
funny.
That was
Where did you
good.
get the cake, Jeb?
The grocery store.
Grocery store.
At
I think, yeah.
Safeway?
Yep.
She
Really?
drove her
Oh
big
my God,
old
our bakery at our
SUV.
Safeway is just, they can't even bake a loaf of bread for the life of them.
No, it was good, the Safeway cake, I think.
Jeez.
Yeah.
She just
delicious.
jumped in her massive SUV and headed off to buy a
I
birthday
jumped in
cake.
my tank,
Jem
took
was just
Brian with me,
looking-
and off
she was
we
like-
went.
She's like,
Ran
oh,
over
what?
a
We need
moose.
one fork. I'm on it. She would just drive 20 minutes to the store. Like, she was
I do
just
think she
looking
liked
for
driving it.
excuses.
Yeah.
I was having so much
She
fun.
was in.
I'm not gonna lie, it was the
driving
most
that car.
fun.
Yeah,
It was so good.
she loved it so much. It was great.
Seriously.
But
I
it's
was
good
like,
to have somebody in the house like that. You need a driver.
it was, but I envisioned
Oh,
it
yeah.
like, oh, we have a car in case we run out of stuff and might need to go to the store halfway through the week. No, Jem was at the store every day. Every
But I
single
didn't.
day.
We made it an event every time. We'd blast music. We'd have the windows down. Like we were loving.
You guys
it.
rolled up. I was outside. You rolled up jamming to some song I never heard. Summer. What
Let
was
the
it?
sun shine by
Let the
Labyrinth. Yeah,
sun
yeah.
shine. Yeah, that song was stuck in my head for days afterwards. I was like, they rolled up. They're all jamming to this song I've never heard, and I was like,
With
I
the
don't,
windows
should I
down.
join
Oh
in?
my
What should I
God.
do here?
Can we go back right now, please? Please, 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 please.
So good.
Did
So
you do any
good.
fishing? I saw some fishing poles in the photo.
There was fishing to be done. Yeah.
No fish were
didn't.
caught.
I don't think any fish were caught.
No.
Did
No.
anyone
Needed
get
a
pushed
fish
in the lake?
license.
Like a good push, good shove? a
When
good-
they weren't expecting it?
No.
We did that.
Can't say so.
It was too cold. It was a really cold
Here.
lake. You got shock.
Tango
It
enjoyed
is.
it.
It was like ice.
He was
freshly
so
melted or
excited to
something.
jump in the lake.
Oh, Zed's got the video unlisted still.
Right, Tango? You seem so happy to join us in the lake.
Oh, that lake. Ugh. So I thought I was gonna make it. Skiz was my, he was my bastion of hope. He was the guy who I was just leaning on because straight up from the beginning of the day, or the beginning of the weekend, he's like, no, there's absolutely no chance I am getting in that lake. And then the peer pressure, slowly. And finally, I think it was just Skiz and I who hadn't gone in the lake. And he just finally got out of the blue. We're both standing there, and he just surprised me. He's like, I'm going in! And he just does it. And I was like, and I start going pouting, and I'm just like stalking back to the house, because I got to go now put my bathing suit on, because I can't be the only guy. You guys told the story already, though. I think,
We
right?
did. But I love the grumbling, dude, because that's so accurate.
The
grumbling.
tango grumbling was it was genuinely
I was
one
like,
of the highlights. Is you going, oh my god, and just like stomping off the pier so that
I
you
was
could
so
go and get your
disappointed in Skiz.
swimsuit.
He was my partner in this. If he didn't go, I didn't have to go. But as soon as he went, I was like, all right, I gotta go now.
Yeah.
So I got the bathing suit on, and I came out and just ran right in.
You felt like $1 million when you got out, right?
I felt like $1.50 and I wanted to die. Yeah. Jumped in that water. I've never been in water so cold in my life. I was just like, I instantly couldn't breathe. I was like,
I looked it up, Tango. 42
What?
degrees Fahrenheit.
42 degrees Fahrenheit.
5.5
Couldn't
Celsius.
even breathe.
Yeah.
I got in that water and it's just like, nope, my life is coming to an end. And I just did everything I could to get out of that water. Meanwhile, Zed and Martin are just like, it's balmy. We're having a great time. Yeah. I don't
It snowed
understand.
not that long ago, guys. That water's so cold. Even in the summer, these lakes are freezing.
Sorry, you have no idea. I've never been in water that physically restricted my breathing. Like, my chest was like just locking. I was like,
Yep.
it was
Yeah,
terrifying.
Northwest lakes, they're cold. Even in
It
the
was
summer.
terrifying.
That was fun.
I have no idea how some people.
I would
just
jump
the
in right
variance,
now.
Like,
I would jump in.
some
I jumped in
people were
every single
like-
day.
Some people could stay in there all day, and some people were like fleeing for their life.
Zediv's looking for cold
Gotta
water
do
right
your
now, I
breathing
bet.
exercises.
Zed's
He's searching up
Yeah.
cold lakes near me, and
Yeah.
he loved it. I've never
Yeah.
seen anybody love cold water as much as Zed.
yeah.
Maybe he's a cold plunger.
He is now. He didn't know it, but now he does.
Unbelievable.
It was fun.
Anyway.
All right, I'm gonna go.
You
Thanks
gotta
for hanging
go.
out. Thanks for
You're
reminiscing.
Over, yeah.
I'm sad now too that it's over. I mean, I already was sad,
know.
but talking it through made it hit home even more.
Yep.
Soon enough. Soon enough.
Alrighty,
We will get
guys.
together again. We will make another awesome another awesome trip. Maybe not a full year. Maybe something sooner than that. Yeah, half year,
Poor
6
Jem.
months. You'll be all right.
So sad. Yeah.
I gotta go. Actually, I gotta go ship Jem's package. I packaged it up, and then it was Easter, so
Of course.
I gotta go. I gotta run that to the post office. Get that.
Thanks.
I'm sure it'll
Sorry,
be
I'm so
there. Let's see. It's traveling
forgetful.
by Moose, so it might be a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But
gotta
you know,
donkey cart to get out to polar bear land.
hope you don't need.
So
I hope you don't need that,
forgetful.
Gem. That-
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had everything. It was pretty good that I left at 4 a.m. and only forgot one thing though.
That's pretty good.
You know.
That's pretty, not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
I should have just gave it to you. You wear it. It's yours now.
I should have tried it on to see if it fit me.
Yeah. Snapped a picture of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgetting something?
You should have. That's how you should have told me about it. You
Yeah,
should
just put it on. Take a picture. Gem, did you leave something? Uh-huh. Too bad. I'm keeping it. Looks good on me.
Funny.
All right. I'll send my peeps over to you, Tango.
All right.
Or to Zed's channel. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, one of them is whichever one I'm streaming on. Yeah.
All right. Fun hanging out.
Alrighty.
Miss your faces.
All right.
See you guys. All right. I could stay all day and chat with them, but it's lunchtime for me getting hungry and you know, Tango streaming and stuff. So we'll send you guys off to Tango. I'm sure they're gonna be hanging around some more, doing stuff and things. I don't know what they're gonna end up doing, but anyway. Hopefully, you guys didn't mind us just reminiscing. You can tell we had a good time. We had a great time, and we are very, very. Don't get us wrong. We're very, very happy to be back. I'm very excited to make some videos and be streaming again and everything. I have so many amazing ideas now. I gave my brain a time to just relax a little bit and come up with a lot of things I want to do for the rest of this season. And I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. And we got a lot of work to do. And I'm excited for all of it. So be ready for that, guys. Buckle up, because season 10 and a half, or whatever you want to call it, the next stage of this season is coming like a storm. You won't even be expecting, except I just told you to buckle up. Mouse Muse, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's so good to be back. Namikaze, thanks for the 100 bits. It was basically a podcast there, a little podcast about our trip. So that was fun. All right, guys, let's raid Tango. Let's get you over there. I don't want you missing too much Tango time. We love our Tango time, don't we? Had plenty of it on the trip. Him and I sat together on the plane and everything. It was great. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Should be back tomorrow. I think you'll see me tomorrow, and we got a lot of things planned this week. So you'll see me almost every day, I think. I'm looking forward to it. Go give Tango some love. Let him know I sent you all that jazz. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.